In Thailand, our penultimate day of competition. It is technical race time, and we have got a jam-packed itinerary for you today. A lot of racing. No medals today, no world champions decided today, but we have lots of races and lots of people vying to get through to tomorrow's finals action. We're going to kick off in just a moment with the first of the technical heats in the women's 50 plus. We'll see all age groups racing today. The conditions this morning, well, as per usual, it's quite hot. You can see that once again there is a strong breeze blowing. For the heat races this morning, they're 500 metres long. And then this afternoon for the semi-finals, it's 1,000 metres. Here's a look at our course. So it says 1,000 metres there, but I believe it is 500 metres this morning. So they head out. A little bit of a tricky manoeuvre there. We're expecting to see some interesting action as we go around that green buoy at the bottom of the screen there. And just one lap for this morning for the heats, and then for the semi-finals this afternoon they will do 2 laps. So 1 lap this morning, 2 laps this afternoon. My name is Ross Solly. It's my great pleasure to bring you today's racing. We are just minutes away from the start. We've had some great racing already over the previous 3 days. Some of the athletes been talking about how tired they're feeling. It's been hard work in the heat, but now that we're on the beach, a lot of the athletes are staying in the hotel. As you can see behind the live stream there, behind where the athletes are, there's a hotel on the right. That's where a lot of the athletes are staying, so not very far to walk to get to the venue, and so a chance to have a bit of a relax and a rest and walk down in the morning for the activity. We will have just having a look at the schedule for today. So we've got technical masters for the 50 plus women, technical masters for the 50 plus men. Then we'll move on to the 40 plus women, the 40 plus men, before we take a break in the middle of the day. And then we will reconvene this afternoon with technical junior women, technical junior men, and then open women and open men later on today. Finishing with semi-final action this afternoon in the 50 plus and 40 plus age groups. And then we'll be back tomorrow morning with the rest of the racing.
After the race 1 starts, we will let you in. Race 5, please line up. Race 5, please line up after 4.
And yesterday morning, I had a sleep in. Well, I didn't have a sleep in, but I was a little bit late. It was very early. My apologies actually for being on time this morning. I'll try not to let that happen again. But my co-commentator Matthew SDA looks like he's had a shave. He's what have you had, an early morning massage? You're looking very smooth, my friend. Very smooth skin. What's going on? You've had a full sack back and crack wax, have you?
Quite the opposite, actually. I was shivering all night. I was feeling a bit under the weather.
Oh, really?
But yeah, the shave makes it.
Oh my God! Are you not well? Are you not feeling well?
I'm okay.
Is it something you ate, or maybe something you consumed while you were having your massage?
Just after the event yesterday, I had a chicken nugget, which was laying in the sun for like hours, and it's the first thing I ate right after the live stream.
No, can I just...
That cost me a little.
Yeah, a rookie error there, Matthew. You don't come all the way to Thailand and have a chicken nugget, because it's never going to end well. You got to eat what the locals eat, my friend. If you start digging into the chicken nuggets, then you're going to end up having a long, hot, sweaty night. Welcome, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Conditions.
Hello, everybody. Day 4 already of these amazing World Championships under the International Canoe Federation guidance. It's been amazing so far. Yesterday was just mind-blowing. Some amazing performances by some top athletes, but also lots of new faces coming out of Italy, the Netherlands, Japan was
they were a force to reckon with yesterday.
Yeah. Juniors, but also in the plus 40, in the obviously in the men's race as well. Rika Okuaki was 4th in the open women's as well. So The Greek are still are definitely very, very strong also as a participating country. It's been awesome. The question I have this morning is whether or not we are going to call this day or tomorrow, because we're going to have the finals tomorrow, the Garyu show with the Noe Garyu.
Yeah, I saw the
gold medals in the sprints and in the long distance yesterday. Is going potentially for a third one in the.
I saw the
technical race.
Garu family at breakfast this morning. They were sitting just next to me, and they were all looking very relaxed and very comfortable. Of course, when you have all that gold hanging around, you've got a bit of bargaining power here in Thailand. So before we get the first race underway, a big welcome to everybody watching all around the world. We do thank you for being part of our World Championships. It's been our great pleasure to bring you live, free and exclusive coverage of these World Championships on our Planet Canoe YouTube page. We are monitoring your comments, so if you've got questions you'd like to ask, if you've got comments you'd like to make, be they good or bad, all feedback is welcome. Then please have your say. Tell us where you're watching from, who you're watching in particular. Maybe you've got a tip for Matthew on how he can deal with his chicken nugget induced ailments today. Maybe you've travelled to Thailand before and you know how to deal with the old stomach bug when you eat a rogue chicken nugget. Then send us a comment online on our YouTube page, and we will monitor it. And we'll let you know if Matthew has taken those hints on board. So we are about to get underway in the first of our women's 50 plus. So a field of 12 here, Matthew. They're just doing one lap, so it's 500 metres. And there's the start list now. Any names jump out at you there?
Well, Diva Atami is definitely a big name that straight away comes through the screen. However, her name was called a few times this week, and I don't think we've seen her. Is she actually taking part? I'm not entirely sure.
Look, the camera panned across the start. There we can see them standing closest to the water. I could not see. Her bib number is 810, and I can't see it there on the start line. So maybe she also had some rogue chicken nuggets last night, and unlike yourself, has been unable to get out of bed this morning. But she's not there.
Yeah, some the other names that definitely jump.
Well, Marlene Berg, one of your favourite paddlers, is there,
as well as Polona Pusliar, who did pull out of the long distance race yesterday.
You can see her there. She's second from the end on the left there.
That's a tall blonde girl. She's actually a former goalkeeper.
In what
sport?
Used
to play football.
In football? Okay. Wow.
Is it football or handball? I think it's football. Polona, she's from Ljubljana, Slovenia.
Beautiful part of the world, Ljubljana. We're fortunate enough to go there most years for ICF events. It is one of the most. It's one of the hidden gems in Europe. If you ever get a chance to go to Ljubljana, you should take up the opportunity. So let's just do a quick count there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can see 9 athletes. There are 12 on the start list, so we can definitely rule out Diva Hatami. She's not there. Who else is missing? Is Marlene Berg there? She's 813. Yes, there she is. In the middle of the with the blonde hair and the blue cap.
813. That's her bib number.
We definitely can see Kirsty McMillan there from Canada. The Thai paddler Asava Pakuna.
I can see you improved on
I've been practicing all night. I've been practicing because I got a bit of flack yesterday on the chat about some of my pronunciations, and I've been practicing all night, and I feel like the practice has been wasted. All right, one lap, 500 metres, and we are off and racing.
Good start by Marlene Berg right there in the middle on the starboard from New Zealand.
So the top 5.
Oh, someone's falling at the back on the NSP.
Well, there's a bit of an issue back there.
Right-hand side.
So the top 5 will go straight through to the semi-final, and then it's the 4 next best times taken over all the 50-plus women's heats. So to guarantee a slot in the next round, you want to be in the top 5, and it is the New Zealander, I think, Marlene Berg, Matthew, who is going up nice and fast early.
Yeah, reaching the the first buoy
The start procedure will be ready, followed by
in
horns.
first place with a
Please
good
do
lead
not go
already.
for the
There's
horns.
Christina Funk from
This
Germany
morning, the race course is
behind
one
her,
lap.
as well as Kirsty McMillan, I think.
Yes, Kirsty McMillan without a cap there. She's sitting second at the moment. In second place, and then on her outside, I think that is Christina Funk.
We
On
have
the
a
extreme
Chinese
right.
athlete on the left hand side. That's Chang Fu Hu, bib number 796. 3 Chinese athletes in this first heat of the day, and a very good start by Marlene Berg. Now,
So
when
good.
you have that much advance over the field, and they're 9, so all 9 are actually going.
No. So
It's not the
no.
top
So
5 and then-
the top 5 go through,
Yeah.
and then I believe it's the 4 best times over all the women's heats.
Ah.
So the top 5 are guaranteed,
Thank you,
and then
Ross,
they will
for
look at the
clarifying.
next 4 best times taken across all the women's 50-plus heats, and they will go through. So you need to be top 5 to guarantee, and it is a lead group. You okay, mate? What happened there? Did you get an electric shock?
Electric shock on that mic. Actually,
Oh, man,
my
that-
lips
I
on
don't-
it.
you sure that was a chicken nugget you had last night? Look at Marlene Berg, though, the New Zealander. She is having a nice time of it out in front, comfortably sitting in the lead. Sitting second at the moment is the Chinese paddler Xinfa Hu, and then it's Kirsty McMillan third. I think then it is the German Christina Funk, and then who's the 5th athlete? We just missed her. Who's that sitting at the back of that?
It's Christina Funk
And
from Germany. If it's a tall blonde girl, although it could be Polona.
I think they're both there. I think Polona Polsha and Christina Funk are both there, but we'll get a better view in a moment of who's sitting in 4th and 5th. But no doubt at all about our leader, looking very comfortable.
Peculiar way of turning buoys, huh?
Crouch-
For Marlene Berg.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. So it is Marlene Berg in front, then Xinfa Hu from China second. Now coming around, it's Kirsty McMillan from Canada, sitting in 3rd position.
Christina Funk now.
Getting a little bit
straight into the buoys. That's definitely an effect of the wind pushing her.
getting up close and personal. Yes, and Polona is 5th. Sorry, Polona Polsha is 5th. So the top 5, all looking very comfortable, Matthew, and will cruise into there this afternoon. They'll have another race this afternoon. They'll probably go back to the hotel. It's not far to walk, just across the road there. Maybe they'll get a massage. Very cheap massages here in Thailand. You've had a couple, I believe, Matthew,
Yep.
and you've still got change from 100. So that's not a bad effort. But look at this Marlene Berg. She's got a smile on her face. She's looking like she's enjoyed her paddle this morning. So Marlene Berg safely through. Where's the 5th paddler? There was a group of 5. What's happened here? I can see only 4. Have we lost someone?
Oh, they're on the side.
Oh, yeah, on the
The
side.
Chinese
Yeah,
athletes in second still. Chan Fu Hu. And a very convincing win by Marlene Berg.
Yep.
It's a first technical race. Here's the Chinese athlete, Chan Fu Hu. She's pleased with that.
Yep.
In 3rd, Kirsty
Kirsty
McMillan
McMillan.
from Canada. Now crossing the line.
Oh, whoopsie daisy. What's going on back there with oh dear, oh me.
That's actually better than coffee. Isn't it?
Yeah.
In the morning.
Sorry.
Christina Funk in 4th.
Yes.
And Polona Pustia from Slovenia in 5th. Here comes hit number 2 already. It's going to be a fast-paced competition today.
Gee, some big names in this one. Maria Williams from New Zealand, Yi Zhang China, Zaran Day China, Nigibena Porn from Thailand, Wang from China, Trudy Liu from New Zealand, Emmanuel Marcom from France. Is she
Sarah
there?
Dera
Is she
from-
there today?
She should be. Yes, she is. That's her
Yep.
on the 4-5
She's already
board.
up. She's already up and away.
And who's got the best start? Is that Natalia Fon?
Yes,
I
it
think
is.
but
From
Sarah Odera has got a good start. She's not super happy with everything she's been achieving this week. So the technical race is obviously one last shot.
and there's Penny Satu on the outside
Penny
from
Satu.
Greece. So, gee, this is a
medalist in the sprints.
and a medalist yesterday as well in the distance. I think
wasn't
third.
she fourth?
Third, I think she got.
Okay.
I think she got
let me
third.
check.
Penny
Yep.
Penny Satu. Need to double check that. You can go back through your notes while we have a look here. It is Penny Satu in front as we go around the first.
Penny was third.
Boy.
Absolutely Well spotted.
She's out in front. So again, top 5 go through automatically.
It's a line choice for Emmanuel Marcon in third right now. That could prove a good choice actually. She seems to be getting some ground on Sara Odera, the Italian of the SIC Maui.
So it's Sato in front, Odera second, Marcon third. Who's that fourth? Is that the tall Slovenian there? Is it Natalia Fon in fourth position, I think? We'll get an idea here when they... Yeah, when we get to, and then sitting in fifth with the long sleeves, it looks like it might be Trudy Lill, is it, from New Zealand, sitting in fifth at the moment. So
son of a board as well, another tall blonde athlete, in fifth.
So good race here for the top 5, but no doubt about our leader. It's Penny Saltu, the Greek, out in front. Sitting in second, bib number 812, is Sara Odera from Italy. Right on her tail is Emmanuel Marcon,
who pulled out from the long distance yesterday. There was a bit of drama with actually locating the boards, the 45 Pro boards yesterday. I think the first person from that 45 Pro team couldn't find it, and then they lost like half an hour trying to find the boards, and they were actually there. So a lot of distress. She wasn't really
in the mind,
with her mind in the right place. And that's a very strong win. Was really played with her brain, and she pulled out yesterday.
So Satu, Odera, and Marcon are your top 3. We'll try and get a look in a minute. We think it's Natalia Fon sitting fourth, and possibly the New Zealander Trudy Lill sitting in fifth. But we'll try and get confirmation now as we go. Oh, Penny Satu going a little bit wide on that buoy, but she maintains her lead from Sara Odera.
So Greece,
now here we
Italy
go.
in France in the top 3.
And then
number. It's maybe 815, 812. No.
Jumping around like a jackrabbit there.
Maybe.
Jumping around like a jackrabbit. There's Natalia Fon. We just saw her, and I think it might well be Trudy Lill as well. But let's. Yep. I think she was sitting in fourth. I think she'd actually gone ahead of Natalia Fon into fourth position. So top 5 all go through. No need for any of these front 3 paddlers here to bust a valve. Here, 818 we can see in the background. That is Natalia Fon.
And it is Trudy Lill from New Zealand in fourth place right now. So virtually qualified to the next round, to the semi-final.
So semi-final, yep.
It's already quarter-final level stage for the technical race of the 50-plus women this morning. Beautiful day, as you would expect, here in Pattaya, Thailand, of course.
So confirmation. Here we whoopsie daisy. Oh no, we're not going to have that again, are we? No, we can't have another year of that. 818 is
Emmanuel Marcon falling as well. Like,
dear.
Watch out not to get off your board too early, obviously.
Oh dear, what's going on? Oh no.
Don't you get started.
Not again.
818, that's the...
I can't have that again.
It's Natalie Fon in fourth actually, and Trudy Lill in fifth. So there was a bit of a change in the rankings in the last meters. Coming up, race number 3, so quarterfinal number 3. For the 50-plus women's, we're going to have a full day of technical racing. This is race number 3 already. We've got someone who was on the podium yesterday, Anna Occhiogrosso from Italy, Kang Kyu-Zhu from China.
We've got the gold medalist, Marie. Now, I asked her last night, I had an interview with her, and I said, now, my friend Matthew's been calling you Buchanan. Are you happy with that? And she said, Matthew is such a lovely man. I'm happy with whatever he calls me. But my name is Buchanan. So we're going to call her Marie Buchanan
I've been
today.
rehearsing this, by the way.
Have you been practicing?
Buchanan. Does that sound better?
That sounds good.
Okay,
Edie Tallude is in this race as well. Wendy Tillett is in this race from Canada. She was on the podium yesterday, I think.
Good start by good run by Edie Tillett, who's got a bit of a
wobbly boot. She's got the wobbly boot on.
Mary Buchanan though.
Buchanan
is up at the front from Great Britain,
and right next to her, bib number 788. I think it is Wendy Tillett from Canada, sitting in second. And then coming across wide on the course, 807. That bib belongs to the Greek, Saru. So she's up there in fourth. Who's that in third at the moment, Matthew? Can you see?
In fifth place.
Third?
Right
No, third?
In third, that's Eddie Tolad.
Yep.
Eddie Tolad, sorry. Eddie Tolad, the two son-of-a boards in that top three. We've got a starboard at the front with the gold medalist from yesterday's long distance, Murray Buchanan, who is only getting started.
But you know, this is the funny thing about our language. Our language is. But the thing is, your pronunciations of the Spanish athletes and the French athletes, it's perfect. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I wish I could use the language that Matthew can use, and then you get a simple English name like Buchanan and you murder it. So it's the challenges of trying to speak different languages. But no doubt about Marie Buchanan sitting out in front at the moment, and then right behind her is Wendy Tillett from Canada.
From Montreal, actually.
Yep.
Pretty safe turn, a bit too safe. Actually, you see the wind really playing its part right now.
Yeah.
Really struggling against the wind. Eddie Tolad, who is also struggling, repositioning her board.
Evlampia Saru from Greece, I think, sitting in fourth at the moment. I didn't see who was sitting in fifth. We'll try. Look at Marie Buchanan. She is having a great week, isn't she? She's really enjoying her time here in Thailand. It's a long way to come from the UK to paddle here in Thailand, but she's making the most of it. She's already got one gold medal locked away, and she'll be feeling pretty good. She was said last night that she was feeling as strong as she's felt all year, so that's a very good sign at a World Championships. She's miles in front here of this women's third heat in the 50 plus. So it's Buchanan first, Tillett second. We believe I think it was Touloud third, wasn't it? And then fourth, we think it was the Greek Saru. So we're just waiting to see who's sitting in fifth. But wow, this is a big gap between first.
Marie, who's a former windsurf champion from Great Britain. That's how she started with water sports, converted to stand-up paddle racing more than 10 years ago now, and definitely one of the most active athletes in Great Britain.
I think you made the point yesterday, Matthew, with some of these athletes who have come from those sorts of backgrounds, that in days like today when there's a bit of wind out there, it gives them a little bit of an advantage, doesn't it? Because they can read the wind, they can use the wind to their advantage. And you can see here, Marie Buchanan is having a great old time of it.
Yeah, great technique, powerful strokes, nicely paced.
Sneaky look over the shoulder, nobody there. Just cruise down. Maybe she could stop, sign a couple of autographs, maybe get a couple of selfies. Maybe an Insta reel story. She could post that before she finishes. She's got plenty of time. She is a long way in front. So coming behind her, it is Wendy Tillett from Canada. Right next to her, or just behind her, it is Edie Touloud, we think, sitting in third.
We think. Now I see the big name in there, which we haven't mentioned yet. It's Ana Ocogioso.
Yeah,
is she actually taking part? It's bib number 827. So if you spot that number, maybe also dark-haired athlete.
We have 1
Maybe
minute.
that's her in third. I think it's Eddie Tolad, but
1 minute.
we are just going to need a visual confirmation of that. Definitely Wendy Tillett from Montreal, Canada. That's Eddie's. That's definitely Eddie.
Yep. So she's in third. There is Tillett.
Ana Ocogioso is in fourth.
So yes, so the Greek must be. Where's she gone? Where's Saru from Greece? She was there 826 now, just for the benefit of the camera, showing us, confirming.
Great Britain, Canada, France. Here comes Italy in fourth place. She is through to the semi-finals. Ana Ocogioso. She was she second yesterday?
And 814 now coming up to the line. That is Tracy
she was
Moak from
second
New
yesterday
Zealand.
in
So the New
distance.
Zealanders are having a good time of it as well. So what happened to Saru from
All
Greece?
contenders, be prepared.
Ooh.
Not clear. We're already advancing to the next race number 4, with Young Mi-Kim, the new sprint world champion in the 50-plus women's division from Korea. That's her on the left-hand side of your screen. Great start by the Korean. What are the top names that I can see in there?
I can see
Annie Smith from Great Britain.
I can see there coming across now is that Milianti from it's Trudlova from Czechia.
Yeah, from the Czech Republic.
Well, we now say Czechia. Apparently, it's no. Well, apparently the government there has announced that from now on the Czech Republic is Czechia. So that's what we're going to call it from today, Czechia.
Ooh, what a wide
she's
angle
gone
there
wide,
by
yeah.
the
Yeah, I think we
athlete.
can say the Czech athlete, but she's from Czechia. I don't understand sometimes what is going on in the world. Look at Youngmi Kim, though, from Korea. She's been a revelation, hasn't she, this week? Just, I think she also had was she in the inflatable last night? I think she might have won the inflatable
she won
as
the
well.
inflatable as well.
So she's having a great
In
time of it.
third place, we've got Natalie
Perekstova
from the ICF, representing the ICF.
Fourth place with the hat on, with the blue hat. Let's see. I think that is that's bib number 832. That's the Thai paddler Wasana. And then fifth now coming across there.
Did she fall?
The Thai athletes had a sit
on
down
her backside
on her bot.
See, there's a fifth place to be taken behind her to make it through to the semi-final in the 50 plus women's division. I haven't seen Annie Smith yet make her move. Let's see where she's sitting, but at the front, the Korean Youngmi Kim is cruising for an initial win in this technical race competition in the 50 plus women's division.
Top 5 go through, and then the best 4 times from the rest. Everybody else who's finished outside top 5, all their times go into a list, and then the top 4 will all go. Oh, boom! Straight into the buoy. That would go. At least you can laugh about it, but just the radar went a little bit askew there, and she crashed straight into the buoy. But doesn't. Oh, hang on a minute. Who's this coming up?
There is Katerina Trudlova.
Czechia just coming up there, taking advantage of Youngmi Kim headbutting the buoy. No need though to do anything radical here because they are safely ahead of the rest of the field.
You can see Youngmi Kim really low on her stance. So when she's facing the wind, she really has to dig deep and stay low. You can really see the wind creating some difficulties for these athletes.
Perekstova now going around in third. She's from the ICF, and coming down now into. I was about to see who was in fourth position. We might see her in the top of the camera in just a moment. There she is. That is in the blue pants. It looks like, is it Milianti from Indonesia? No. We'll try and get a better view in just a
one
moment.
last push by the athlete from Czechia, Katerina Trudlova. On the NSP board is Youngmi Kim. Going to be able to keep her first position all the way to the finish line. I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter. No.
Those two athletes are through. A bit of a wobble there for Katerina on the NSP on the left-hand side. We've seen that image quite a lot, huh? Starboard versus NSP at the front of the race over the past 4 days.
Yeah. Do not fall in. Don't fall in. Good work. Good work, Youngmi Kim. She is safely through, wins her heat. The athlete from Czechia, Trudlova, very impressive as well. Pretty happy to have crossed there in second. Coming up now, bib number 816.
Natalie Perekstova from the ICF.
Also safely through. Just trying to get an idea here who that is in the blue trunks. 805. There we go. It is indeed. Annie Smith.
That's Annie Smith from Great Britain.
Oopsie daisy. Too early. Dear, oh dear.
Yeah, that's definitely a mistake that you want to do once and not twice. That can definitely cost you.
You and I
potentially on the podium.
Yeah, no, see, that's the sensible way. That is the sensible way to do it. Just get off comfortably and get off slowly and just come in 832. That is the paddler from Thailand. So she's fifth, I think. Is she fifth?
She is. I think she is, yeah.
So she is through.
That's Vasana from Thailand. Go Thailand! We have a quarter-final, do we? Yes, in the men's as well. The first race
Race 7.
with
Lane 1,
some
New Zealand,
top
lane
names
2,
as well.
Switzerland,
Martin
lane
Marino
3,
from
Greece,
Australia,
lane
Holger
11,
Hasenflug from
ICF
Austria,
After control.
Will Fernandez, the friend from Barcelona, Vincent Verpillat from France,
Race
Peter
6,
Weidert
Peter
is
Weidert,
in there, the
what-
giant from
China.
Germany, who's picked up already 2 gold medals in
Yeah.
the sprints and in the long distance. He's the only athlete to have achieved that, along with Noé Goriou so far in this competition. So definitely reigning in the 40 plus category and definitely going for potential third medal
50 plus.
in the 50 plus. Did I
Yes,
say 40 plus?
yeah.
In the 50 plus. Thank you for correcting me. That's him in the middle on the light board corp, next to the light board corp, red and black polo board.
So a couple of shout outs online. Hello to our fans from Indonesia. Jeff says, let's go Kirsty. Patrick, go Windy Tillett. Andres says, do not say Chechnya. Well, you better... Sounds weird. Look, it's just what the directive we've been given. That from now on, apparently this has come from the Czech national team, that we're meant to say, instead of the Czech Republic, Czechia now, but not Chechen. That's
It's not Czechia by any chance?
no. Czechia.
Anyway,
Look, it's not going to be the first word we butchered this week, and it certainly won't be the last. We're making it a national pastime. So let's see, there's supposed to be 11 in this field. How many can we count there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we might be missing 2. Can we work out who's missing? I think that's Peter Weidart on the left, isn't it? Next to him, Martin Marinov with his shirt on for a change. 725 is William Fernandez from Spain. 683 in the middle. That is Peter Weidart in the middle. So who's that on that?
Holger Hasenflug.
Yes, it
on the
is.
left-hand side.
Yep. Peter Weidart. Then 730 is Gobanyang from Thailand. 677
That's
is
Vincent Verpillat from Canoe, France.
716 belongs to Alan Lim from Singapore. 665 is Huaquan Zhang from China. And then on the end, 746 is Tandagi from Indonesia. So who didn't we call there? We didn't call, I think we're missing a Japanese paddler, Fukushima, are we? Bib number 701, I don't think we mentioned him. And did we mention the Malaysian athlete, Amza 710? I don't think so. So I think we're missing, by the look of this, we're missing an athlete from Indonesia.
Indonesia.
An athlete from Malaysia, and an athlete from Japan. So maybe they've also fallen victim to, there's some rogue chicken nuggets going around Pattaya at the moment.
New modalities, though. The first 6 qualified to the semi-final, and the 6 best times out of the 4, I guess it's 4 quarterfinals, are also qualified for the semi-finals. We've got more than 4 heats actually. In the 50 plus men.
Yeah.
We have 1 minute to the
8
start.
heats or
1
7
minute.
heats.
So yes, as you mentioned, 6 go through,
Your place on the start line.
and then 6 best times from that. After that, will all go through. So go Malaysia teams, says Neo online. Go Yoshi, says John. So yes, let us know where you're watching from, who you're supporting this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you're watching around the world. We are very, very happy to be bringing you this coverage from Pattaya, from Jomtien Beach in Pattaya. If you're familiar with this part of the world, it's a very long stretch of sand, and a lot of activity goes along there. At 5 o'clock this morning, I was having a run, and there was a real party going on in one part of it. I thought, don't you guys ever sleep? These people, they're up partying. I was looking for you, actually. I thought, that's where Matthew
That
gets
wasn't
it.
me. Not this time.
Okay.
Some top names in this first heat, in the 50 plus men's. Watch out for on the left hand side for Holger Hasenflug and Martin Marinov. In the middle, Peter Weidert, definitely a favorite. Top 6 go through. Vincent Verpilla has got a good start on the NSP, but Peter Weidert pushing hard on his way to buoy number 1. Is going to need to leave on his left-hand side. A good start by Holger Assenflug from Austria. Where is William Fernandez? That's William Fernandez behind him. Not such a good start by friend Martin Marino from Australia.
I tell you what, he runs like a rhinoceros, Martin. It was one of the worst starts I've ever seen in any level of canoe racing anywhere in the world. But he's very good on the water, so I expect to see him going through the field now. But look at our leader, Peter Weidert.
Impressive push by Peter Weidert just after that buoy turn. Holger Assenflug on the solo bar, looking good as well. Top 6 go through.
So there's a good race on at the back of the field then to try and sneak into that top 6, but it's Weidert in front and Hossenflug second. Now, who's that in the yellow cap moving into third?
That is Vincent Verpilla in the orange one. There's 716, that's Alan Lim from Singapore. Who's going to get the 4th
he's going to
place.
edge Martin Marinov.
Marinov in 5th. Will Fernandez from Barcelona on the starboard with a white hat is in 6th right now.
So there's 677 right in front of us. That is Vincent from France. There is Hossenflug from Austria sitting second, and our leader, wow, he is in really red-hot form, isn't he? Peter Weidert, just making every post a winner on the water, looking so comfortable, so relaxed. Oh, to be him.
That hollow board is doing well in these conditions. Pretty flat conditions. It's a German brand, Lightboard Corp, and we've got the brand CEO actually with us. Lots of participating brand CEOs actually. Kenny Kaneko is actually here with Kokua. Kenny Kaneko from Japan. We saw a few of his boards yesterday. But he's not actually racing, he's coaching. We also have John Leskelkas from Flying Fish, also on the beach this week from the Floridian brand Flying Fish. In second place,
Hossenflug
from Austria.
Bit of a move now into third. That's Vincent still sitting in third from France. Now coming up here, I think it's the paddler from Singapore.
Yes, that is Alan Lim, who's posting some pretty entertaining posts on social media about his wig. You can find him on Instagram. Alan Lim from Singapore.
Are you a bit of a social media junkie, are you?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, Total SUP is very active, and I've always find very entertaining and informative in all forms of social media. Peter Weidert there in the lead. Let's see if we can get a look at who is jostling now for positions 4, 5 and 6, because I think that's where the race is right now. No doubt at all about our winner and our second place. Peter Weidert first. Holger Hassenflug from Austria will cross the line second, and then it is the Frenchman coming in now in third, Vincent, and then who was sitting fourth? We think it was the athlete from Singapore in fourth position. We'll just wait for confirmation though.
Vincent Verpilla, who is an outrigger canoe paddler, he does a lot of V6 races. V6 is the word for VAA. Six races.
1 minute.
Now who's this? This is fourth place. This is 730.
That's Bunlui
Gubanyang from Thailand. Oh, someone's had a spill there, I think.
That's Will Fernandez from Barcelona in 5th. Did we miss? No, that's him.
Here he is. So
Alan Lim. So
he has snuck in 6th. And there's Marinov now coming up to the beach, and so he will have a nervous wait now because he is 7th.
Yeah, he's going to have to wait for...
It looks like he's had a swim too by the look of his hair, unless he's trying a new do out, but it looks like he might have had a swim.
Crossing the line in 7th, that's Wang Yang Zhang from China. We are moving on to race number 6. Our friend Martin Marinov is going to have to wait for the end of the 7 heats in order to figure out whether or not he's through to the semi-finals. Who have we got in that?
Larry Kane is here. Gerd Weisner is here. Alexander Jessel, your friend, is racing in this race.
Yeah, he's saved the day the other day, huh?
Right.
We were missing two races in the sprints.
So, interestingly, there is 11 down on the start list, but I can see only 7 out on the water. So,
Let's start by the Japanese there. Tomohiro Kyuchi in first place. We've got Richard Post from the Netherlands in second on the starboard. That's on the left-hand side. The Japanese is on the NSP at the front. We've got Gerd Weissner in virtually third position right there. We've got Gary McClure from Ireland. Big shout out to the Irish viewers. Gary McClure, whose daughter Honor is probably watching and skipping school just to watch.
well, it's
actually not skipping school because
it's Friday night. She's probably just come in from a big night out in Ireland, and settling down now to watch Dad doing his stuff on the water. So top 6 go straight through, and at the moment it is a group of 6. Is Larry Kane there? I think I saw him there. Somebody's nearly gone in. Sorry, I just got a bit excited there, folks. Some very interesting.
I don't see Larry. He usually wears that. That's a pretty.
That's a very ordinary turn.
Pretty slow turn there by the Japanese.
Yeah, Kouchi.
Tomohiro Kyuchi.
Oh, what's going on here? Look at these
spots
down here. Where are these 3 blokes going? They're going onto a different racetrack.
So definitely a change in the rankings now.
I think
with now Richard Proust and Gerd Weissner in first and second. We've got the Japanese still in the top 3, but he went from first to third.
I think Larry Kane. Was that Larry Kane in 4th position? I'd like to get a better look at.
He went from a white hat then to a blue hat, if that's the case.
Maybe your eyes are playing tricks on you. Let's wait and see, though. But it is definitely out in front. Right now, it is Richard Proust. Is it out in front from the Netherlands? Sitting second, we believe.
It is Gerd Weissner.
Yep,
100%. The CEO of that Lightboard Corp. Brent, I was talking about participating Brent CEOs. Let's not forget, of course, Svein Rasmussen, who took part in the inflatable race yesterday. The Starboard CEO, Starboard being the main sponsor on the board side of this event.
7:04, we can see in the background there, or was that 7:06 maybe? That's Koichi from Japan, and then right next to him, looks like, just trying to get there is
Julio Perez is in 5th. That's him for sure. 696 in 6. That is Gary McClure.
I don't think
Ireland.
I don't think Larry Kane's out there. I think he's one of the missing names. Yep.
You would notice him, wouldn't you?
You would do, and you wouldn't expect him to be near the back. He'd be near the front.
A big over lumberjack. When you look at him, the Canadian.
So here he is, Richard Proust, supporting. He's wearing the Mathieu Estier hairdo for this race. It's become very, very trendy amongst people in the 50-plus age group, especially. But nice, solid performance there from the Dutchman.
Yeah, he benefited definitely from that slow turn by the Japanese and took over, never to let go until the end. And then Gerd Weissner also managed to overtake the Japanese who was leading. Gerd Weissner
good. He's
quietly.
He's not
going to the finish line.
He's not exerting any extra energy, is he, to get to the finish line? He's just keeping himself.
Oh, that's 718. We've got a
Bernard Bojan.
Bernard Bojan.
Yeah, from Slovenia.
From Slovenia, of course. That's the man who lives in San Francisco, actually, between Slovenia and the USA. Bernard Bojan, who did not show up in the sprints the other day. If it's going so fast, we can't give you the full 6 athletes, but you can go to the memosoft.spot.
Well, if you just go to our website, that's the Canoe ICF website, and then you'll be able to click from there straight on the link that will give you start lists and results. So you can go back and check where your favourite athlete has finished today. So there are, I can count 9 again here, and so we're missing 2 athletes. Let's try and work out who they are. Daniel Perez is in this race.
But I don't see him.
Guido Donze.
I don't see
really? Oh, maybe. Oh.
I don't see. Oh no, that's him. That's him in the middle, of course. Daniel Paredes, number 720. Good start by Daniel Paredes. Ooh, bit of a wobble there for 669.
702 is Shimamoto from Japan, who's moved into second.
We've got Guido Donze in third on the lightboard corp board right there. So 2 NSP at the front, 1 lightboard corp in third for now. Good start by Daniel Paredes, who finished second yesterday. He won the 3 disciplines, the gold in the 3 disciplines in 2021. He won 2 gold medals last year.
Oh, onto the bot. Who's that? Just having a little rest after the first buoy.
And Daniel Paredes has been settling for 2 silver medals so far in these 2023 ICF SUP World. So today, or rather tomorrow, is his last chance to score a gold medal in this competition. He's been very, very active on the Spanish scene, organizing some of the top Spanish SUP race events.
Donze's second, is he, at the moment? By the looks, Guido Donze, yep.
Switzerland, Guido Donze.
Oh, goodness me.
Ooh,
what's going on here?
With his balance there.
Oh, look at this big
Someone is
sneaky
getting-
move. That's I know. I recognize him straight away. That's David Crosby
The finish line.
from Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Oh, look at! Oh my goodness, what's happening here? There's absolute carnage. People have lost their boards. They've lost their focus. They've lost their direction.
So 712, we've got Chris Dixon in third right
Goodness
now.
me, it's
From Canada in fourth,
absolute,
it is Chris Stringer.
absolute
Canada.
shambles. Absolute shambles on buoy number 2.
Ivan Francis in fifth.
Look at you! Look how you can control your composure there when everything is falling apart around you, and you're focused there. You got your. I think those chicken nuggets, they're good for you. They make you more focused.
I'm feeling
Are you feeling
okay.
You feeling all right?
Yeah.
I noticed just parked
bit
outside
scary.
there on the street. Have you seen the portable toilet trucks? They're like toilets on wheels.
I thought that was pretty clever.
It's so clever, but it's parked just outside here, just for you, my friend. After your
If you see me around, you know where to find me.
look at our leader though. He is so far in front, Daniel Paredes, that he's got time to turn around, have a look, and get a quick selfie, and just head for the beach. In the race behind, the race for the minor placings, we are looking for top 6. It is that is Guido Donze sitting second at the moment. Who's that third? I think that's the.
We did mention his name before. That's Chris Dickinson on 712. Then Chris Stringer in fourth from Canada.
Yep.
Then we have Ian. Was it? No, Ivan Francis 665.
And that is
Unless we
that's
had a
Peng,
change.
I think. Is that Peng?
665. I think that's Ivan Francis in fifth. 655.
I think that might have been Peng from China, was it? Let's wait and see if we can get a better view of the.
669 was, yes, Wei Hua Peng. But Daniel Paredes, who right after this is going on holiday for 2 months.
It looks like he's on holidays
Bye.
now. He looks like he's on holidays now. Look at this, just strolling up the beach, looking for some seashells to add to his collection. There he is. What's happening here? Why am I here?
Oh.
Yeah.
He heard you. He
Did hear me. He said, I can't find any shells.
So
Guido
Guido
Donze.
Donze, Chris Stringer 2 and 3 apparently. So Chris Stringer moving from fourth to third in this race. Where is Chris Dixon though?
Look at him come. Here he comes,
Just,
Chris Stringer. And by the
on
way,
deep ocean board. Look at those boards though, blocking his way. That is definitely something that the beach marshal should probably work on, because that could definitely create some drama in the upcoming
there's Chris Dixon now. Yep. And then
finals.
669 is the Chinese athlete Peng. I think he's come through. I've lost count here. David Crosby's in the way. He's going to sing us a song, I think.
Fifth. So Wei Hua Peng is fifth.
Although
Then in sixth place, 702.
702.
Jun Shimamoto from Japan. Wow, this is going so fast.
God, it is. It's,
Fourth heat out of 7 in the 50 plus men's coming up. Already the 8th race of the day. We had the 50 plus previous to open the day. Who have we got? We've got Johan Skarsgård in there, Scott Kean from New Zealand, Ioannis Asimakopoulos from Greece, Darren Pratt from Perth, Australia, Thomas Strobel, also a strong paddler. We've got the former windsurf world champion Augusto Garcia in there. We've got from Canada Simon Trudel Perrault as well. Let's see who's got the best start. I think it is Simon on the Sonova board there. Simon Trudel-Perron, 748 from Montreal, Canada.
But I don't think he's going to be the leader. I think we've got coming across in from the right-hand side.
Amos Kahana, is it?
Or is it the Japanese paddler? I think it might be Matsumoto, is it? Coming across from the outside. He's,
is it a 7 or a 6?
No, that was someone else.
Simon goes
my
down.
goodness.
He fell in the sprint the other day.
Yep.
And that cost him definitely a potential podium.
And now there's a bit of a traffic jam.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of these guys will have to wait for to find out whether or not he's one of the 6 best times overall to be able to move on to the quarterfinal. 713 is in second. That's Scott Kean on the Deep Ocean board. It's a New Zealand brand, so a New Zealander on a New Zealand brand.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense to me.
Front, did you identify who?
I think it is. I think it is the Japanese paddler.
It is Koichi Matsumoto.
Oh, goodness me, he's gone wide. Look how wide he's gone. He's gone. He's ended up in neighbouring Malaysia. That's how wide he's gone. But he's managing to rejoin the race now.
Johan Skarkog from Sweden.
Somebody's sitting down.
Third.
What's going on there? He's did a couple of strokes. That's legal, I think. You can only do 3 or 4 strokes on your bot. But he's okay. I can't. No problems there. Do we have a change in the lead, do we, after our Japanese paddler went very, very wide and may have actually crossed over the border into Malaysia, but he's back racing with us now.
Scott Kean in the lead from New Zealand in second. The Japanese Koichi Matsumoto in third. Johan Skarkog on the NSP from Sweden. Sverige. Deep ocean boards. We've seen a couple of those this week. Brand from New Zealand, distributed in mainly in New Zealand and Australia. We see a couple of them in Europe, I think through a distributor in Belgium. And they're a brand which is involved as well with a side brand.
So look at this.
Dolphin.
It's all tightening up here. It's tightening up here, Matthew. I think we're going to have a race on here for the top 6 positions because it is very congested here.
Darren Pratt in 4th. We've got Simon in 5th. Simon Trudel-Perron in 5th from Canada. So who's got the 6th place?
Oh, I tell you what.
It's going to be a battle for the 6th place.
It's going to be very good. If we can keep the wide angle shot heading towards the finish line, I'd like to see how this jostling goes out before this very important positions 5 and 6. So as they turn in a moment and starting to head for the finish line, our paddler from Japan, he's done a few extra yards because his turns have been, well, you would not put it on a tape on how to do a technical race, but he'll sort that out. There's 726 in the background. That is Skarskog from Sweden. I think he's moved into 4th position, has he?
Well, there's definitely a battle for the 3rd place right now between Skarkog and
Scotty Keon from New Zealand first. Matsumoto second from Japan. 653, that is Pratty, our man, Prattmeister, the Prattmeister. Skarskog there as well.
4th from Canada.
Oh, we're going to have to...
wow, already moving on to heat number 5, quarterfinal number 5. Top 6 of each heat is moving on to the semi-final, as well as the 6 best times out of the entire 7 heats.
Tell you what, and I know people will say I'm biased, but the New Zealanders have had a good morning this morning. In the women's 50 plus, they all got through, I think, and we just saw Scotty Keon there. And it's not an Oceania thing or anything. I'm just passing the facts on.
Why would you be biased though? You're Australian, aren't
exactly,
you?
But we're friends. We're like it's like you and Spain. It's like France and Spain. You're friends. Okay. Are you friends with the Spanish?
Well, yeah, that's because I lived there for 11 years. But I think that's the only reason.
Really? I thought you loved the Spanish.
Well, there's big rivalries in Europe between countries, although
we're missing 2 athletes here as well. So 9 athletes on the start line. There are 11 on the start sheet. So who's in this way? Arne Dunzinger is there. Christophe Conroy is there. Who else? Bart de Zwart is there. Is he there? 739. Can we spot him there? Is that him up on the right there?
Right. Olivier Gariou is in there.
Yes.
Paolo Nardini. I think the Polish athlete did well the other day in the. You've got Jan Schramek, of course, 6'7", That's
In the middle there, it's Ian Wade from Australia in bib number 654. And there we go, we're underway.
But athletes on the Infinity planted his nose right in the water. A good start by Christophe Connery and 690. That's Lefteris Maroulakis from Greece. But on the right-hand side, actually, is 5 guys who have got a pretty good start. Jan Schramek on the left-hand side. On the starboard,
is that Bart de Zwart there? I think that's Bart de
him
Zwart there on the right in the blue hat on the right-hand side. There's a blue hat on the left-hand side who I think belongs to. Let me try and get a view there. Is that Jan Schramek from the? I'm going to say the Czech Republic.
It is Olivier Gariou though at the front on the stern of a board. Bart de Zwart in second. Christophe Connery in third. Oh no, that's Christophe Connery is in fifth.
Oh,
actually.
Boopsie daisy! We've gone in for a swim before we even got to the buoy. That's tricky.
Yeah,
That's
the Infinity board is playing tricks to that paddler.
Yeah.
Or rather the other way around.
Yeah.
And Olivier Gariou, who missed his big chance to shine so far. We were expecting big things in the sprints and in the long distance. I think he finished 18th in the long distance. Bart de Zwart also was very disappointed.
Mara Lucas
30th place yesterday in the long distance is definitely a top ultra long distance paddler.
Mara Lucas is there from Greece. Greece is the word, of course. Yesterday, definitely Greece was the word because they had a great day out on the water.
So Lefteris Maroulakis, that's number 690, sorry, in third place.
Got
behind Olivier Gariou and Bart de Zwart. You can see how strong the wind is right now as they are facing an upwind leg.
So the easy way to spot, you've got Olivier Gariou out in front, then you've got Bart de
Christophe
Zwart.
Connery has just fallen at the back on the starboard. He's still in the top 6 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, barely.
So Bart de Zwart turns in second. In third place, also in a blue. Well, what's going on there with our Greek friend? He's getting a bit intimate there with boy number 3. But he's around now. He's sporting the Mathieu Estier hairdo as well, especially for this race. A lot of tribute artists, a lot of tribute bands out there for their favourite commentator, just sporting the new look for 2023. 676, that is in front. That is our leader, of course. Olivier Gariou, looking strong. I think I spotted him having a second serving of eggs this morning at breakfast. So
Dunziger struggling with his turn there against the wind at buoy number 4. Christophe Connery.
So Connery's in 6th. So that's our top 6 at the moment.
Frenchman who is established in Chile.
And then now coming around is Paolo Nardini from Italy, sitting in 7th. So he needs to work hard now to try and get himself up, challenging for a top 6 position, because that's the only way they're going to guarantee some semi-final action.
And you might have noticed the hat that is being worn by Olivier Gariou from Nouméa, New Caledonia. That's actually the shop that is owned by the entire Gariou family in Nouméa, where they do, the whole Gariou family makes beers and sell barbecues, and they make honey as well. And
so Bart de Zwart second, and it is the Czech paddler Schramek, I think, who's going to get third, and then cruising across the finish line now, bib 690. That is Maroulakis with the Mathieu Estier hairdo coming in 4th, and there are your 5th and 6th athletes.
And Dunziger
comes in 5th.
Dunziger from Germany in 5th. He's going to be happy with that.
6-6-4, I think our final athlete to get through is Christophe Connery. So that is your top 6 to go through to the next round. The rest will have to wait and hope that their time is good enough to get them some semi-final action later on today.
Adam Norfolk from Australia, Lars Mortensen from Denmark, Daniel Cani from Italy, Arnaud Ferrelec from France, Jürgen Kress from Germany, Nick Boa, the Frenchman from Malaysia, Winkit Ao from Hong Kong, Somchat Kanjana Watana from Thailand, Ilya Netchagin from the ICF, and Chuan Rong Chen from China. Are they all here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2.
And
names are missing.
Sylvia says that she's looking forward to seeing Nick Bura race. He's the most photographed shirtless Frenchman in Malaysia, in Sabah in Malaysia. So is he out there? What number is he? He's on the start list.
We've got a good start by Arnaud Ferrelec.
7:09 is Nick Bura from
France.
Malaysia. Let's see if we can spot him.
As well as 6:99, that is Daniele Cani, of course, the Italian 50-plus man.
What's that next one? 6:74. That is Lars Mortensen from Denmark, sitting in. Where is he come now? 6:75 is Ferrelec from France, your friend Arnaud. Sitting there in third now, coming around. That is what big number is that? 6:74. Lars Mortensen. Then. Ooh, it's hard to tell some of these big numbers. I think that was 6:51. Adam Norfolk. There he is, in front of us. But there is our leader, 6:99. Daniele Cani from Italy. Chasing him down, 6:75. That is Ferrelec from France. And then a nice little race here for third at the moment. 6:74 is Mortensen. 6:82 is Jürgen Kress from Germany. And then good style there going around.
What a wide turn, too wide a turn for some of these athletes who are definitely losing some positions.
And that's Hong Kong. Wingtao Hao from Hong Kong. 7:15 is Netizen from ICF. He had a very good sprint day, didn't he, if I remember correctly, on the opening 2 days. 7:0. Who's that at the back of the field? There's Nick Bora at the back of the field. 7:09. Didn't recognise him with his shirt on. From Malaysia, sitting at the back of the field.
Daniele Cani on the Sonova in front. Arnaud Ferrelec now. Mind you, he's French, but I know absolutely nothing of Arnaud. It's the first time I see his name.
Okay.
I wonder if he actually lived in France.
Well, you know, you're telling me you know every single person that lives in France. So,
no, but I mean, obviously, I
yeah, I know,
lots
yeah.
of French events, but
Of course.
I've never seen.
So Ilya Netizen now has moved up through the field, as we would expect. A very oopsie daisy! Oh my goodness me! You just got to watch out for that boy. It's a bit intimate, that boy, number 3, and he copped down there in the Jats crackers. I think that was Lars Mortensen. Might have got one in the nether regions from the boy. They're pretty soft though, so no great damage there. Although he is crouching over a little bit there, maybe copped a little one.
So Lars Mortensen is in third right now.
Yep. And look at this, moving through. Oh, yeah,
now
that's
taking the lead.
That's
and
Netizen, I think. Who's is it?
Yeah, it would make sense. Not taking the lead because that was just behind Daniele Cani, as Daniele Cani is already reaching the shores of Pattaya, of Jomtien Beach, exactly, right in front of the Divari Hotel, where most of the athletes and the staff is actually based. A huge hotel,
Big hotel, isn't it?
38 floors. I went.
Have you been up the top yet?
Yeah, yesterday, last night, actually.
Is that where you had your nugget? Did you have a chicken nugget up there or not?
Yeah, pretty much.
I've not been up the top yet because I get vertigo.
The view is
I'm
amazing.
scared of heights.
38 floors. I'm only stay at the 17th floor, and it's pretty
I'm
pretty high.
I'm 14th floor,
You
so
don't
you're
have
ranked a bit
vertigo.
higher than me. Well done, Daniele Cani. He is safely through.
Arnaud Ferrelec, 675.
The unknown Frenchman, 7:15. Now here he is, Netizen, representing the ICF. Very good in the sprints, so let's watch him with interest. 6:82. Is it? That's Jürgen Kress.
Jürgen Kress on the light board court, pretty wide board. Well, I guess a pretty wide athlete as well. Looks pretty strong. 6:82. There in fourth, right?
Yep.
And whoa! Already moving on to the seventh and last heat of the technical race master 50+ men.
Big names in this race.
We've got Vincent Guillaume in there, who finished fourth yesterday. We have Mark Forrester in the middle on the starboard, who finished third yesterday in the long distance. So
I can only
definitely
see
some top names. Norbert Hodel, who was very good in the sprints. He finished fourth in the sprint racing.
We're missing a lot of athletes,
In
so
the
there's only
final.
7 there that I can count. There are 11 on the start list, so
Do we have Gabor Zabo?
Just trying to.
Top racer. We've got Carsten Kermis on the right-hand side over there on the starboard.
Oh, what a good start!
And a good start by Norbert Hurdle, who falls on the Sonova, climbs up very quickly, but he's going to have to do it all again.
705 is the 705 is the Japanese paddler.
Carsten Kermis takes the lead in this 50-plus men's heat with Vincent Guillaume, the coach, le coach from Brittany, France, in second place right now on the NSP. We've got Gabor Zabo, I believe, with a blue hat, and then Mark Forrester.
Norbert Hoddle has
now making a big push to get that third position.
And Norbert Hoddle has rejoined there after his stumble, after his fall, so he's managed to recover pretty quickly. But what's going on here at the back? Oh my goodness me!
Wow, so really struggling with his balance. Look at Norbert Hoddle.
Yeah, what's happening?
Did he change boards?
Maybe he's put his feet on the wrong legs today. He's got his left foot on his right leg. I don't know what's going on there, but it's a bit of a shimmy shake at the back of the field for him. Now he's starting to get into the rhythm.
That's a decent turn. Thank you, Carsten Kermis from Germany. That's what we want to see. Come on, guys. Work on your buoy turns. And against the wind, if possible. Vincent Guillaume in second place. Mark Forrester from Spain in third place.
Then we have...
three guys are going wide. Norbert Hoddle, who's been really strong this week, is really struggling with his balance on this very narrow-looking board from Sonova.
We also have the Japanese paddler Takeshi Ojiri. He is up there at the moment, I think in 4th or 5th, but he's definitely top 6. So he'll just 6 of these 7 athletes will go through. So only one athlete is going to miss out. So there's no reason for Norbert Hoddle to panic. He's not at the back of the field, but he's sitting 6th at the moment. But yes, looking very unstable.
I reckon he needs a wider board for the rest of the competition, of the technical race competition. Carsten Kermis, very loyal athlete to the Starboard brand, to the Tiki brand. Thank you again, Starboard, for being the one of the main sponsors of these 2023 ICF SUP Worlds. Thank you also, Starboard, for sponsoring the Total SUP trip. We had before this event a great family trip which took us to some magical places, Khao Lak, Khao Sok, Koh Phangan, for 2.5 weeks before this event. And we were delivered some inflatable Starboard race boards early in our trip, and managed to get some very good content with our drone out, which we posted on social media. So if you follow Total SUP, you've probably spotted some of those videos. At the front, it is Starboard with NSP now making a move with Vincent Guillaume with a final push, possibly just to show the competition that he is in good form. The Frenchman, who is, as I mentioned yesterday, a very active coaching not only in France but also internationally. Spends a lot of time in Santa Pola, Alicante with Daniel Pares. And look at Mark Forrester, the guy who taught me to paddle after being introduced to the sport by Mathieu Rosier.
There, folks, if you're playing who coached Mathieu Estier bingo at home, there you go. You have your numbers for today. The card is in. He's given his daily mention to Mark Forrester for coaching him.
I see with a black hat, Mark Forrester from Barcelona.
We'll never forgive you, Mark Forrester.
Did you spot the little moustache worn by Vincent Guillaume? It's Movember.
Oh, yes, of course.
Let's not forget it is. And Titouan Puyo is actually wearing one as well. In 4th place, Norbert Hoddle, or is that 5th?
That's 4th. That's no, that's 6th. 5th, I mean, yes. So, but they are top 6 all through.
We have the Japanese Takeshi Ojiri, and we're moving on to the 40-plus women's category with a first heat out of, let me figure that one out, 4 quarterfinals, and the top 5 will move to the semi-final. We've got Olga Merkulova, the new sprint world champion. We've got Rie Yamaguchi from Japan, John Yu from China, Virginia Panagiotopoulou from Greece, Warapon Viri Hutamar from Thailand, Eli Yarges from Spain, Aom Sunton Wong from Thailand, Yukwik Yuan from China, Yan Richter from Australia, Yuri Okusu from Japan, and Natalie Randall from Great Britain, Ellie Yarges, who has been very unfortunate this week. She was, let's remind ourselves, she was leading the sprint final all the way to the 150 meter mark when 3 athletes just burst in front of her and she finished fourth. She was the defending champion in the sprint.
There, we're getting confirmation now of the results from each race. We have a look there at the first women's race. Now the second one, some did not starts there, and there are your athletes who will need to wait now for best times. So that is from the first race. And now if anybody is near Sylvia who's watching online, can they please tip a bucket of cold water over Sylvia? I think she's getting a little bit hot and flustered there. She's pleading with Nick Burra to rip off his shirt, but he kept it on. A lot of support there from Nick Burra from Malaysia. Penny Sautu winning, of course. Let's see who missed out in that race because things are moving so fast. Marie Buchanan, let's see, all got through. Saru got through from Greece, but the Chinese athletes missing out, unfortunately. I think the little SF means they got through on best time. So good result there, luckily through to the next round. Now who got through in this race? It looks like just the top 5 got through there. Yongmi Kim was very impressive, wasn't she, winning that heat?
Very much in front.
Yep. And Peter Weidart won comfortably. Martin Marinov gets through.
Martin Marinov is through.
He got through in 6th position.
Thanks to his time.
Yep. Richard Proust, of course, was also very, very strong. All of those athletes got through. Gary McClure sneaks in 6th position from Ireland.
Master 40 plus
Yeah,
women heat
represented
1.
Ireland
Lane
in
1,
Commonwealth
ICF.
boxing.
Did you really?
Lane 2,
Yeah,
China.
I saw that yesterday.
I'm not going to say anything crazy about him. Then there we have the 6th through from the
Switzerland.
from that heat from the 50 plus. Scott Keon winning his
And lane
heat.
6, Japan.
All of those athletes through top 6.
And lane 8, ICF. And lane 9, Thailand. And lane 10,
And
China.
who got through here? Oliver Giroux, of course, Bart Desward.
China.
Christophe Conroy sneaking in 6th position.
To the start, 2 minutes.
Daniel Carney. Oh, I think Nick Burra is through. Rip your shirt off, folks. Nick Burra is through in 6th position. We're going to get a bit more Burra action a little bit later on this afternoon. I'm already looking forward to that, folks. Wherever you're watching around the world, you better get ready for some Nick Burra action later on. And Norbert Hoddle got through. Ojiri got through from Japan.
And the Thai.
The
in
Thai
7th
paddler got
place.
through as well, which is fantastic. Now, you might want to read this one out because I'll butcher my French here, Mathieu. If you want to read out this comment here.
Yeah. Comment l'aimez-vous? How do you like that, I guess?
It's Nick Burra once stung a box jellyfish and then he yelled out comment l'aimez-vous, which means how do you like that box jellyfish?
Oh, I did call some names earlier on, but I was looking at heat number 2. I apologize. We've got heat number 1 of the 40 plus women's coming out. Olga Gudova from the ICF, Hua Yang from China, Verity Thomas from Great Britain, Litvina Chapandal from Switzerland, Eleftheria Tsaga Raki from Greece, Kaori Yamamoto from Japan, Trish West from Australia,
1 minute
Inbal Zelmanovic
to
from the
the
ICF,
1
Putaraksa
minute.
Nigri from Thailand, Manman Wang from China, and Lina Tang from China. Watch out for Verity Thomas, Litvina Champendal, and I guess Trish West as well. Manman Wang also very impressive in the sprints.
Sorry.
Look at Verity
top
Thomas.
5 will go straight through,
With a
and
son of a-
top 5
Wow.
go straight through, and then it is the 4 best times after that will go through. So top 5 straight into the semi-final, and then the 4 best times after that will all go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here. So we're missing 2 again. I don't know what's happening here. All our races, we seem to be missing 2. Oopsie daisy. Oh my goodness.
Good start by Litvina Champendal from Switzerland. Look at her going on the left-hand side of your screen on the Sonora, we've got in the middle
607 Champendale, and then who's that flying out of the in the blue cap right in front of us? 610. Is that Negri from Thailand? No, it's Yamamoto from Japan.
Kaori Yamamoto from Japan, and Verity Thomas in the middle on the Sonova, the red one from the Channel Islands, from representing Great Britain. But Litvina Champendal from Switzerland making a good comeback to the international racing since she had to take a pause for a couple of years racing, so she is in good form. She's had a pretty good competition this week so far.
Somebody's actually just
someone is falling far away from her board.
Oh no! She decided.
Her sunglasses back on.
She decided to get up close and personal with that buoy, and unfortunately the buoy had the last word. Yeah, that wind
You can see some white foam on the water surface.
So coming down for the second buoy, and it is Champendale in front. It is Yamamoto from Japan second.
Left shoulder turn.
Ooh, careful, girls.
Oh, Verity Thomas making a move.
Yep.
She's on the Sonova, the red Sonova from Great Britain. Now potentially
I think
taking
she's moved into the lead. I think so.
She is moving to the lead.
And
Thomas.
So Thomas in front, Champendale second. Who's that moved into third there? The tall athlete there. Can you get a? Is that from the ICF? That might be Zelmanovic from the ICF. Let's see. They're 5'9". Is that 5'88"? Might be.
Olga Gudova. 5'98". Olga Gudova is in top 4. 690. 590. That's Kaori Yamamoto. So we've got Verity Thomas in front and a group of 3 shoulder to shoulder. That is the Japanese on the right hand side on the NSP, Kaori Yamamoto. In the middle, Litvina Champendal, and on the left hand side it is Olga Gudova representing the ICF. That's a very turn for Litvina Champendal, who went from first to 4th now. She's still through. She has to just stay in the top 5 in order to qualify for the next round. But Verity Thomas looking strong there. She was training boards yesterday, and she decided to go with that one. I had a little chat with her on the beach yesterday when she was just trying that one board, and she felt that it had more balance than most of the other Sonova boards that she had picked for this competition. Litvina Champendal struggling with that balance right there, but she might be able to squeeze in for a possible third. No, she retains her 4th place with Olga Gudova now taking the second spot ahead of Yamamoto, the Japanese. Verity Thomas though looking pretty good there at the front from Great Britain.
So Verity Thomas will win this first heat of the women's 40 plus category. Top 5 athletes go straight through to the semi-final. We'll get in a moment that we think it was Gudova who had moved into second, and I can see there also the bib of Champendale sitting in 4th now, I think.
Yep, Verity, who goes with the nickname VJ. So VJ in first place. Congratulations, Verity. And in second, Olga Gudova.
Yep.
In third, Yamamoto, Japan in 4th. Litvina Champendal in 5. Mama Wang.
Oops, goodness me.
Man Wang from China in 5. So that's our top 5. 5-6-2. That is Trish West, who's going to have to wait for the overall results to find out whether or not she's through. We've got heat number 2 coming up. I did announce their names earlier on. Let's do it again. Olga Merkulova, the new sprint world champion, should be there on an NSP. Rai Yamaguchi from Japan, Jun Liu from China, Virginia Panagiotopoulos from Greece, Wirya Hu Tama from Thailand, Eli Yarges from Spain, Aum Suntun Wong from Thailand, Yukui Yuan from China, Janelle Richter from Australia, Yuri Okutsu from Japan, and Natalie Rendell from Great Britain. How would you say that first name from the Australian athlete?
Janelle. That's Janelle. Very Australian name.
Right.
Very Australian name, Janelle.
Was it?
Yeah. It's cool. A cool name. So how many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, 9.
Let's put a strip on the barbie, Janelle.
Is that what it is?
Who's got the best start? Ellie Yarges on the Sonova. Of course, she wants it really bad. She is the defending champion in the sprint competition. She had to settle for 4th the other day. So this is her last chance. She finished, I think, 8th yesterday in the long distance. So this is her last event where she can potentially go on the podium, potentially a gold medal. Ellie Yarges from Catalonia is taking the lead, but don't rule out, of course, Olga Merkulova, the new sprint world champion, representing the ICF on the NSP. So Ellie Yarges first, Merkulova second.
Oh my
son of a board
goodness.
there going down. Who is that?
Yeah, but she's going to cause some traffic. Oh no! Come on! You're going the wrong way. Oh,
totally blocking
This
those
is-
athletes.
Oh dear, that
A bit
is.
of chaos there with the wind also positioning that board in unfortunate way for the other athletes. Who have we got in
So I think
third?
who have we got in second? More to the point,
We have Olga.
594. Yes,
Merkulova
that's right.
is in second. In third, it's 3, isn't it? To finish, it's
Is it Yuan from China? No. That's definitely not. 573 is.
578. Natalie Rendell from Great Britain. Natalie Rendell from Great Britain in third place. 624. That is 6-1 maybe. Nope.
There's 573 there. That is that's Yuan from China.
620. Warapon. It's a tough name to say. We're Yahoo Tamar from Thailand. Is in 4th place right now. Who's got that advancing position in 5th? Let's find out in a few minutes, in a few moments. Ellie Yarges on the Sonova in front. Olga Merkulova, the new gold medalist in the sprint in the 40+ women's category in second, and Natalie Rendell on the NSP in third.
So those three have quite a big gap now on the rest of the field. It is top 5. We had a little bit of a drama on the very first buoy when one of the athletes went down and then blocked the rest of the field. It was a bit like the famous speed skating final many years ago when the Australian was the last one in the field and the only one left standing. It's called a Bradbury, Stephen Bradbury. Famous moment in Winter Olympic history, became a gold medalist by just sitting back and letting everybody else fall over. But Ellie Yarges, look at this. Does she look like she means business today? I think so.
I think so. Definitely one of the favorites in the 40+ women's. And pretty clear clean leadway for Elisabeth Yarges from Catalonia, in the northeast of Spain, on the son of a board.
So a very comfortable win here for Ellie Yarges from Spain. She will go straight through to the semi-final. We think in second was Merkulova, Olga Merkulova. Possibly third was Natalie Rendell. Let's wait for confirmation there. There we have Olga Merkulova now coming to the beach.
Job done for Ellie Yarges from Spain, who almost crossed back the line. Natalie Rendell in third position. I think she's on the new NSP board, the Cheetah, which is perfect for this type of this format of racing.
Now,
technical racing.
573. That is Yuan from China.
All competitors,
Oopsie. 566.
ready.
That is Zhuan Lu from China. So the two Chinese athletes pretty happy. It looks like they're... And whoop, we're underway already. Goodness. Oh, me. Oh, no.
Wow. Susan Lear on the left-hand side. Petronella Van Malsen, the new long-distance world champion, in the middle on the Mistral board. On the right-hand side, on the Sonova. Who is that? Let me check my list. Maybe the fire...
No doubt, though. Look at Petronella out in front with the...
Christine Sheridan from Singapore in the top 4. And on that JP Australia board, in that blue board. Do you see the number? It's a 9 in the middle. It's 592 Takayo Yokoyama. Of course, Takayo Yokoyama in 3rd place. We've got Petronella Van Malsen.
See, she's been paddling
from
well,
the
hasn't
Netherlands in 1st. From Germany in 2nd, it is Susan Lear. She was 3rd yesterday in the long distance. In 3rd, we've got Takayo Yokoyama from Japan. And in 4th, Christine Sheridan from Singapore.
So Petronella is in such good form at the moment. Paddling well in both disciplines so far. Can she make it 3 podiums in a week? That'll be her big goal. But she wouldn't want to just settle for any old medal. She definitely would be eyeing off a gold medal.
Yeah, but behind her there's Susan Lear, who won all disciplines in 2021 in Lake Balaton, Hungary.
And is that Garcia from Spain 4th at the moment, I think? Let me just, can't see the number from here, but it might be Garcia. I think it's the Japanese paddler 3rd. Sitting in 3rd position, then Garcia 4th. But let's just try and get from front on. We might be able to see some numbers. No doubt about our leader. We can recognise her from a mile off with that beautiful curly hair that she has. Petronella Van Nelson. What are you smirking about there? Smirky McSmirk face. Petronella in good form. She leads from... Let's wait and see. Susan Lear, I think, was she sitting in 2nd?
Yeah, in 2nd. And then we've got Takayo Yokoyama
from Japan sitting in 3rd. And then I thought it might have been the Spanish paddler Garcia 4th, but there's a big gap here. Who's that now coming up?
No, it is Christine Sheridan on the Sonova in 4th. Bib number 600, so that's easy to spot. And who's in 5th? Maybe is that a 603? I think it's a 3. I'm pretty sure it's unless it's Daniel Holdsworth, whose bib number ends with a 3 as well. Could be Daniel.
Looks like it looks like Danielle. She's quite tall, isn't she, Danielle?
Yes,
she so it could be Danielle Holdsworth sitting there in.
And it makes sense
5th.
for her to be in that top 5 for sure. And look at that wind,
Yes, making things a little bit challenging. We've seen quite a few athletes have a swim today, not out of want, but it is quite hot, so I don't think they'll complain. Suzanne Lear sitting 2nd. Yokoyama now moves into 3rd, so Lear and Yokoyama look like they've changed positions, but here we are with our leader.
Did I mention Susan Lear is the defending champion, by the way, from 2022.
Yes.
She won in 2021, but also in 2022. Susan Lear picked the gold medal, so a good statement there by Petronella Van Malsen, just warning Susan Lear that she is in top shape. And in 3rd, she was 3rd last year in the final, Takayo Yokoyama from Japan. So that could be actually a final. You know, this could be today's podium, tomorrow's podium actually.
Yep, for sure.
Those top 3 women.
So 600 number 600 was Christine Sheridan, and then right behind her was Danielle Holdsworth. So
Danielle Holdsworth, who was 4th last year.
Yep.
In the final.
1 minute.
All right, another heat. It's non-stop technical racing here in Pattaya, Thailand on day number 4 of the 2023 ICF SUP Worlds. If you're watching on wherever you're watching from or on, just make sure that you share that page.
A lot of good-natured sledging on our page for poor old Nick from Malaysia. He's obviously got a big fan base, but a few people having a bit of a laugh at how much he's struggling paddling wearing a shirt. Apparently, it's too much wind resistance for him, having to wear a shirt today, but And I'm happy to say that Sylvia has gone and had a cold shower, and she says, I feel like I'm ready to watch Nick now, having calmed down. How many in this?
11 athletes.
Have we got 11? Finally. Have we got 11?
So we've got a full house
Oh,
in heat number 4. Angela Maki from New Zealand, Sun Tun Wang from Thailand, Liu from China, Sinoa from USA, Meng from China, Yulan from Switzerland, probably one of the favorites in this one, Sarah Maxi from Great Britain, Iwasaki from Japan, Juharadi from Indonesia, Dandulaki from Greece, and Ni from China. Who's got the best start?
Well, I can see up in that top group, it looks like
Florence
606. Yeah, 606 is Florence Yulan.
Florence Yulan in the middle on the Sonova from Switzerland.
Right next
In
to her,
second
it's
place.
Iwasaka. Oh no, yeah, Iwasaka from Japan, currently third.
Angela Maki on the deep ocean board. In first place, Florence Yulan in
Oops,
second.
daisy. Oh my goodness, in the background.
Equal second, actually. Oh, someone is going to have to go all the way around. That's terrible. That wind pushing.
And we've
the
lost that.
board on the way too much on the
Oh
inside.
no, face plant.
3.
Oh dear, a face plant. Oh, what's going on? God, what is happening? It's a disaster. It's people are going the wrong way. People are going upside down. We saw a face plant. Oh my goodness. Luckily at the front though, everything's okay with New Zealand. Angela McKee. Angela McKee.
Don't get me started with face plants.
No, we can't have a repeat of last year. It was embarrassing for everybody. Angela McKee though in front.
In the lead.
From our Swiss paddler Florence Yulan. Sitting in third. Who's that sitting in third? I think it's Iwasaki from Japan. Maybe up there sitting in third. In fact, it might have moved into second now.
She's actually taking the second position right now. She's going to have the inside advantage going to the next buoy in front of Florence Yulan from Switzerland, who finished 5th yesterday, Florence, in the long distance. Who have we got in 4th and 5th? And these are the two advancing, last advancing positions for a spot in the semi-final.
Angela McKee, Florence
Florence
Yulan.
Yulan now taking the lead at buoy number 3.
And
so
then
Switzerland, New Zealand, Japan.
Iwasaka now in 4th position. It looks like on the starboard it is 617. Is it 617? That is Sonthawong from Thailand, I think, maybe sitting in 4th. And then just behind her, well, a bit hard to tell from that angle, but is that Sunthawong from Thailand sitting in 4th and now making up the distance between 3rd and 4th at the moment? So she's tacked onto that front 4.
Be now reaching buoy number 4. That's the only name we're missing, at least for the advancing positions.
So
that's a
5'8" something.
So 5'87" Yane, this from Indonesia. No, sorry, Jane. I'm doing it again. From Indonesia, Jane Juarahadi, maybe. 5'87", you said?
I think so, but
it could be 5'82".
Yeah, it's
so close.
Yeah.
Eirini Dandulaki from Greece. Ooh, it's the sprint finish already in quarter final number 4 of the 40+ women's technical race between Angela Maki and that's sort of aboard Florence Yulan. 606, right? Yes.
Yep.
Florence Yulan
5'8" and 5'8"
push that hard.
No, oh, she's gone early.
That is a big mistake that
She's gone
Florence
early.
Yulan shouldn't do again.
At least she can laugh about it though. She's having a good old laugh. The funniest thing she's seen all day, I think. I think she got a bit of mouthful of the Pattaya beach water.
In third place, 5'89".
That is Iwasaka from Japan, safely in third. 617 is Sunthawong from Thailand. Fantastic result. 579 is Sarah Maxi from Great Britain, and now 570 is Shangsong Ni from China as well, crossing over. I think that's your top 5 we want. So a little bit of a nervous wait now for Shangsong Ni. Happy to cross the line. 567. That is Lily Meng from China.
Megan Sinova.
Was it Lily Meng who did the face plant? I think it was 571 possibly did the face plant. That is Yingha Lu from China. Looks like she's okay though. No worse for wear. I'm hoping we don't see a replay because I'm worried about you that you're not going to be able to hold it together. Matthew, are you all right, man?
I'm okay. I need a coffee though.
Well,
come on, get me some coffee.
Our big man, Michelle Alicorn, who's been here delivering the coffee.
He's probably listening in, actually.
He will be listening in between. He's checking the insides of his eyelids for leaks this morning. I think
We've got the results for the previous heat.
Verity Thomas's heat. There, she was a safe winner of that heat. Ellie Largess, who missed out on that one. Let's see. Oh, Ray Yamaguchi missed out from Japan. Zhang Lu through. 2 Chinese paddlers through. Natalie Rendell, Olga Merkelova, and Ellie Largess all through to the semi-final. And then in the next heat, we had Petronella Van Melsen easily winning. Danielle Holdsworth, we weren't sure, but it was Danielle Holdsworth in 5th position who got through to the next round. Christine Sheridan from Singapore also got through. Look at that. The Netherlands, Germany, Japan, Singapore, Canada.
And the best hit was the one won by Petronella Van Malsen by 15 seconds, actually. Petronella Van Malsen with a time of 3 minutes and 42 seconds. The other ones were won in slightly less than 4 minutes. 3 minutes 59 for Verity Thomas, 3 minutes 59 also for Eddie Yarges. So the top 3 in the last heat were actually faster than anyone else on the field. If you take into consideration the 4 different heats for the 40+ winners.
All right, so now we're moving, and here we have confirmation of the last heat that we just saw. Angela McKee winning, Florence Julien, Iwasaki from Japan, Sunthang Wong from Thailand, fantastic result. Sarah Maxey through, and Shuzhong Ni is also through. We said she had a nervous wait, but she gets through as the fastest athlete outside the top 5. So that is a very good result there for the paddler from China.
We're starting with the 40+ men's, and we've got heat number 1, so plenty of time to introduce the 12 athletes in this heat. Let's have a good reminder that Olivier Dario-Merlu is the reigning champion, defending champion. He had a silver medal in the sprints on day number 2. Did not do the long distance yesterday, and he is trying to get gold again today. He had 2 medals in 2021, 2 medals in 2020, I think 3 medals actually in 2022.
We have 2 minutes to the start, 2 minutes.
He's got a silver medal this week so far. Olivier Dario-Merlu from France is going to be not in this heat. In this heat we have Rayal Buzal from India, Patrick Augusto, the Frenchman, from Australia. We've got Panos Dimitris from Greece, Rimvidas Rasius from Lithuania, Tanased Sangtongkrat from Thailand, Tommy Budey from Canada, the most consistent podium finalist over the past 3 years, actually since 2019. Albert Folch from Catalonia, Spain. We have Deng Shiwai from China, Nenad Mikovic from Serbia, Seiji Kashiwagi from Japan, Li Zhen Wu from China, and Tani Zhongji Sutvitaya from Thailand.
So 12 athletes here, one of the biggest races we've seen today. And the first 6 will all go through to the next round, and then it's best times after that. So wherever you're watching around the world, we're very happy to have you as part of our coverage of the 2023 International Canoe Federation Stand-Up Paddling World Championships. My name is Ross Solly, and sitting next to me is the man on a mission. He is stand-up paddleboarding. His name is Mathieu Estier. He's recovered. He's pulled himself off his sick bed this morning. If you're just joining us, he had a dodgy chicken nugget last night. And he paid the price. Isn't it amazing when you think about it? Like a chicken nugget is about the size of a 50-cent piece, if I'm comparing it with something Australian. But that it can do so much damage and take so long for something that size to get out of your body. Matthew, how many attempts did you think you had last night to get it out of your system, to get it out of your body?
Well, that's not going to into details, but my only mission today is to keep it together.
Yep.
Unlike you, but
I'm going well. Well, we're going well. Everybody's going well. We've had great racing. We've got rounds now of the men's 40 plus. Then we'll take a quick break.
Pretty aggressive stance by the SIC Maui rider in the middle. That is Tommy Boudet, of course, with a reversed black hat on the SIC Maui board.
Look at him go.
Stingray, quick
Look
blade
at him
paddle.
go. Ooh.
See how short that paddle, that blade is, but taking an early lead in front of who have we got in second on the starboard and on the NSP, 2 starboards in the chase, as well as an NSP on the right hand side behind Tommy Boudet.
We've got Albert Fulch there, I think, in front of us with the black cap, and then on the extreme right, who's that coming across there, Matthew? Just
struggling a bit there on the that return. Albert Foch is in third. I haven't identified him in second yet. Top six go through. The 6 best times then will be picked to complete the semi-finals. So let's have a look at the
Tommy
the
Boudet is in front, and it looks like he's that.
So he's the SIC
Albert Fulch is
Maui
third. We can see
manager.
that. It's we're just. Is that a? Yes, good
What number
move.
is that?
He's covered up the
It's
whole
a 4,
bloody
it's a
number.
4, isn't it? At the end.
It's not.
Maybe it is six.
Maybe it's Kashiwagi from Japan. Is it 481? 481 possibly.
Race course,
From,
one
Got Albert Fulch in.
He's third, definitely
In
third.
third.
There is
That's
485 in front of us, so we'll just rule out who it's not. That's Ratchus from Lithuania.
number 3, left shoulder turn.
There's a few blokes at the back here having a real problem trying to turn.
We have, I think, a Thai athlete in 5th place. That would be Tanaset Samtonkrat.
I'm thinking it might be Kashiwagi from Japan.
Second.
Little bit of a
Get slapped
by that buoy, yeah, just giving him a little bit of a how's your father on the way past.
So Albert Fulch in third. Who have we got on that 4th board? That's a starboard. Isn't that Patrick Augusol? I think that's Patrick. If it ends in the 2, yes, the Australian.
From Australia, yes.
Patrick or Patrick Augusol from Australia.
Isn't Tommy Boudet looking like a focused man today? He really is out here on a mission. And Albert Fulch sitting in third. There he is.
Some choice of angle there by the Japanese.
I think it is Kashiwagi from Japan. So I finally get one right. It doesn't happen very often. I hope someone got a recording of that.
Well done.
Thank you very much, Kashiwagi. But Tommy Boudet, he was in such a hurry this morning. He accidentally put his hat on backwards. And got that new paddle that you like.
Yeah. And I did research it. And you know what I found?
What?
Not much. There's a good article from April from SUP Racer from Chris Parker, and Chris Parker says, well, you know what? We don't know why it works, but it works. You know.
Well, Tommy Boudet is.
As you can see, it is working.
Tommy Boudet is evidence of that. Good for fly swat too. It'd be good if you're in a part of the world where you have a lot of flies, because it's a good fly swat.
That's Albert Fulch on the starboard.
And then 432 is the Australian Patrick Augusol.
So Spain and Australia / France for bib number 432. That's our top 4.
And who's this now? 516. 516.
There is going to be a battle between
is
these 3.
Sangthawat from Thailand. I think he might be. And then who's next to him? 485. That is
Vidas Rasius from Lithuania.
I think it's going to be the Thai athlete who gets there. Yes, he'll take 5th.
In 6, 5, 6.
490 is Mikovic from Serbia as well. So
another big hit coming up with Joep van Bakkel, the new long distance world champion from the Netherlands, Jan Hua Fan from China, Pongpat Patumsuan from Thailand, Jung Yu Gu from China, Victor Muratov from the ICF, Lik Xiu He from China, Georgios Frakos, he got a silver medal yesterday in the long distance, Pierre-Alain Debois, who won the long distance last year, finished only 6th yesterday. This is his 2nd event this week. He didn't take part in the sprint competition. Jita Korn, Sivan Crash, we saw him in the sprints in the first 2 days. Yohei Yoshida, of course, he was third in the sprints from Japan, and Derek Cross from Australia.
So we're missing, I'm looking here, I can count 10 paddlers there. There's supposed to be 12, so we're missing a couple. I can see there's Pierre Dubois in front of us in the middle of the course. I can see 480 is Yoshida from Japan.
Yup van Bakkel on the left, on the extreme left side of your screen.
So who else is missing? Who's missing, I wonder?
Fracos. Where is Fracos?
I can see Victor Moratov is there from the ICF. He's there.
Fracos, I think that's him, 469. I haven't had a chat with Fracos, with Georgios Fracos on the NSP right there in the middle. He was second yesterday.
Doesn't Joop van Bakkel look relaxed at the end there? Looks like he's about just to go down for a paddle with the kids.
Yeah.
Just got the board under the arm, just having a little rest there. And
very happy with his new team. So Joop van Bakkel really struggling with his balance now, climbing on his board, and Georgios Fracos from Greece. Look at that high cadence.
And look
from
at
the Greek paddler.
Yoshida from Japan as well, flying out. These two are going at it.
And just
very
behind them, Jitakorn Sivangras from Thailand.
So, woo, look at him go. He is. Now we talk about harnessing energy to power a small town. Look at the stroke rate.
Yohei Yoshida though, feeling
Fracos.
pretty relaxed.
No, my goodness
Too relaxed
me.
maybe for the Japanese athlete who
did he not see
takes
the boy?
dive. The Thai athlete Jitakorn takes the second place.
Oh, come on. Don't go through the boy, go around the boy. I think there's a breakdown in communication there. Some people thought you have to go through the buoy. Just go around it, folks. And you'll find life is a lot easier.
The result is that now Georgios Fracos is on his own at the front with a good 10-meter lead over the Thai athlete Jitakorn Sivangras, who was so impressive in the sprint. We've got Yohei Yoshida.
He's back up and in
third place. There's another Joop van Bakkel in fourth. Pierre-Alain Dubois, the Frenchman, in fifth. What have we got?
Who are these two going?
Last advancing position now, making a move. Probably the Thai athlete
5'11" is there. 5'11" is there. That is
Patumsuwan
from Thailand.
Bangkok, Thailand.
But Georgios Fracos there, I must say, the Japanese paddler Yoshida got back up on his board very quickly and has regained contact with the leading group, so he's looking okay. But look at Georgios Fracos. He was going like the clappers at the start. A really big race for the first turn, and that's where we saw the Japanese paddler Yoshida go straight into the buoy and fell off. So, but I think he's moved back into second again, has he?
Yep, Joop van Bakkel now in
fourth
place. So Pierre-Alain Dubois is currently virtually through.
No, hang on, we've got that. So they're fit. There's your top five there.
Top five, yes.
So we need 6 to go through.
Fifth place now.
So it is in front. It is Greece in front. We think Thailand second, Japan third.
Although Joop van Bakkel now is making a move to get that third position, and we've got our last qualifying position in there. That's a Thai athlete from Bangkok, Pongpak Patumsuwan, whose wife I met the other day from I think Canada, Carla Cripps, who works for CNN actually in Thailand, and who might be interested in doing something with Total SUP on the CNN.
I think she was.
CNN travel channel.
I think she was just humouring you. I hate to say this, but I think she might have been humouring you just to get you out of the room. 469. There we have Georgios Fracos. Although what a wonderful story it would be. Fascinating to see you on television talking about Total SUP. Where do I sign up for that? Look at this! What a turnaround there. There's Sivangras from Thailand, and the young man from Japan, Yoshida, who had all sorts of problems with that first buoy. I'd love to see the replay of that. That was.
Pierre-Alain Dubois is grabbing the fourth place, while Joop van Bakkel is finishing in fifth, and we're going to have a sprint finish maybe for the sixth place. That is
Patumsuwan from Thailand, who I think will take sixth place, and is it the athlete there 4'3"? That could be Derek Cross. 4'3", 1. There he is, Derek Cross.
Seventh.
Crossing the finish line now in seventh.
have we got in heat number 3, quarterfinal number 3 of the technical master 40+ men. Walter Bandingan from the Philippines, Chongyan Yu from China, Se Su Wei from Taipei, Branislav Sramek from the Czech Republic, Czechia. Dulyanai Saihung from Thailand, Eran Kanyas from the ICF, Tao Kelly from China, David Anui from France, Amos Winteler from Switzerland, Christian Tauher from Austria, Jeong-sik Jang from Korea, and Stelios Mustakalis from Greece. And a good start by Christian Tauher from Austria at the front by already a board's length. Christian Tauher from Graz.
Might be the Thai athlete in second at the moment, Se-young. It's a bit of a jostle though for second. Who's that with the Matthew Estier haircut there coming across?
Would be Branislav Sramek, bib number 458 from the Czech Republic. 460 in the mix. That is David Anui from New Caledonia.
21, please come to ID control.
I haven't identified this starboard board who's just exceeded our screen. But Christian Tauher definitely in the lead from Austria, with David Anui from New Caledonia in the chase, as well as Branislav Sramek. 2 starboards chasing a Sonova, actually 3 starboards. We've got that Thai athlete
Sayung from Thailand, 504, just wedged in the middle there.
We've got our 5th competitor with the infinity paddle and a starboard board. That's what's his bib number? 83.
That's Jongjae Jang from Korea, sitting in 5th position. So top 5 go through. Jang currently holding down 5th position, and now trying to get across there to catch our leader, who is Christian Tauher. Anyway, David from France.
Yeah. He builds swimming pools in Caledonia.
He what?
He builds swimming pools.
Nice.
Swimming pools.
Why would you? Isn't New Caledonia a beautiful little island surrounded by water? Do you need swimming pools or not? You got that fantastic ocean there.
Yeah.
Top 6 go through. Yes, sorry, I think I mentioned top 5. Top 6 go through. So Christian Tauher.
Top 5. We need to identify who is the 6th advancing position. We have it right now entering the screen. Who is that on the starboard? We haven't got a visual of his number yet, but Christian Tauher totally commanded the pace here right from the start. Christian Tauher from Graz, Austria, one of the most active people in the SUP industry in Austria right now, who's now taking the captainship of Team Sonova.
I don't know that captainship is a word. I think you might.
It's not.
I don't feel.
Though.
I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with it as a word.
So
leadership might be. Leadership is probably the word. I don't know that captainship. If any of our viewers at home know whether that is a word or not, we can. Gosh, you can.
Stoke. Everybody says Stoke. That's not a word.
When you've what is that?
Stoke.
Stoke.
I feel so stoked.
I'm stoked. That is definitely a word. Stoked is a word. Look at Christian. He is stoked with his performance.
Oh, he is.
And he has crossed the finish line.
He is the captainship.
He is the captainship of that race. No doubt about it. Interesting. Some of the athletes very, very accommodating for the volunteers. Bring their boards across the line. 460 is the swimming pool maker from New Caledonia.
David Anui, then Bratislav Sramek in 3rd.
504 is Sayong from Thailand. Been a good morning for the Thai paddlers. Actually, they've done very, very well.
2 more advancing position. That was the Korean one. We are already. That's the Korean paddler, and 1 paddler is missing. We'll find out soon on our screens who that is. Moving on to heat number 4 of the 40+
By the way,
technical race.
just before you introduce Waterfly Borneo on our chat line, says, would the commentators please have your coffee person send Nick Burra his standard? It's a double mocha vanilla latte on skim milk. A lot of love out there for Nick Bora. I'd love our coffee maker to be able to do it, but he hasn't been seen all morning. We have not seen him. Michelle Alicorn, our coffee person, he's not here.
Look at that young man in the middle of your screen. Olivier Darumalu, the 4-5 Pro Board athlete.
That is focus for you. Look at that. What a perfect start.
Ooh, perfect start. But there's another athlete who is starting well on his right-hand side. That's Nimrod Nia.
Oopsie daisy. Oh,
Olivier
no.
Comazzi from Switzerland.
Mathieu Astier haircut has not worked for him. He was hoping to, with the Astier look, to generate a bit of the magic out there this morning, but all he's got is the chicken nugget look there at the back of the field. Look at this lead, though, from Olivier Darumalu. He is absolutely...
Olivier Darumalu almost a neighbour for me.
Is he really?
15 minutes away from our house in Senyos.
Stalk match?
He is definitely the
what's going on here?
Ooh.
What's happened here? This is a very...
From Belgium also in this race, but at the front, Olivier Darumalu, the defending champion, is back on a mission to win his first gold medal this week, because so far he could only settle for... Someone is stuck at the buoy, and that's Nimrod Nia from the ICF.
Oh, goodness. What's he doing? He was
5-3-1.
He was in clear second.
Kortsiki in third. We've got another partner, 5-2-5. Oh, that was not Nimrod Nia then.
No, well,
hold on.
Here he is. He's now finally going around. He was sitting in second position. I think it's 5-8-5. 5-2. I think it's 5, or it might be 5-3-5. Song-Hoo Han is it from Korea?
5-3-5, not 5-2-5.
Oh, yes. Now he needs to get working, because he was sitting in outright second position. What happened there? Did he put his board under the buoy? Did he? And couldn't get it out? That's a rookie error for sure today. But anyway, he's gone from second to about 8th now, so he's got a bit of work to get into that top 6. What that means is that Olivier Darumalu, who is the neighbour of Mathieu Astier, just 15 minutes apart they live, and I don't know who feels the happiest about that. I think it may be Mathieu, but I'm not sure. But he's in front. A bit of a train going along here for the minor placings. Who's that sitting in second now, Mathieu?
Complete change in the rankings after that fall from Sung-Ho Han, who was not Nimrod Nia. Nimrod Nia is definitely in the mix. I think he's in third position right now. Who is in second, though? I think it's Philippe Kortsiki in second. I've identified him a few minutes ago. So that would be the Poland in second place.
I think is that Song-Ho Han has tacked onto the back of that 6 now.
7th place, so not the best spot to be in. But Olivier Darumalu from the southwest of France, the defending champion in the technical race event. Olivier Comazzi now trying to make a comeback. He's not going to get that top 6 place for sure. He's way too far behind. Now it's cruise mode for Olivier Darumalu, the Frenchman.
Neighbour of Mathieu Astier.
Who's crossing the line pretty confident, and definitely one of the favourites, if not the
5-3-1 is Filip Korzicki from Poland. Right next to him, 5-2-6.
Korzicki. Then we've got Nimrod Nia right next to him, along with 5-1-3 or 6-1-3. 5-1-3 Sakta Wanyale from Thailand. So that's our top.
Who's that without a bib?
5.
Is that just some rando that's just jumped in and had a run? Is it without a bib? What the heck? 6-2-6
from Belgium, and unfortunately for
5-3-5. Where did he finish?
I think he finished in 7th.
Oh, that is heartbreak.
But
who was the?
This is Olivier Comazzi.
Who was the rando with the white T-shirt and no bib number there? Just was he just there? He is there on the left. Was he just having out for a Saturday stroll? Was he joined the race, walked past, coming home from the pub last night, saw a bit of action on the beach, decided to join in. He didn't have a bib, so I'm not quite sure who he was. But our very, very efficient organisers will be on to that one straight away.
We have 7 heats in the 40 plus men, so 3 more to go. 3 more to go, starting with heat number 5 then soon. Artem Avramenko, definitely a favorite. We have in the middle Tomas Lelovic on that Sonova, that's bib number 494, the tall athlete from Slovenia/Finland. He lives in Finland, in south of Finland. We have Kulia Gabriel, who's done well this week so far as well, one of the favorite. Tim Oliver, who finished 4th yesterday from Canada in the long distance. A good start by bib number 488, that's Kulia Gabriel from Romania. Tomas Lelovic is looking good, as well as Tim Oliver from Canada. And who have we got here?
That looks like
Artem Avramenko.
Yep.
Of course, the Ukrainian who won the sprints last year in 2022 in Poland.
So that's Tim Oliver coming. Oh, Tim, don't call.
Buoy number 1 in first position. Tomas Lelovic was a great finisher in second place from Slovenia. Artem Avramenko in 3rd.
5 minutes to the start, please make your way.
Buoy Gabriel in 4th.
So the number 1 boy's been causing a few dramas for a few people here today, but the top athletes all safely through. Tim Oliver looking nice and strong out in the front there. 494. Who do you say that was? 494. That is Tomas Lelovic sitting 2nd. And then 2 paddlers very close. Oh,
in 3rd place, Artem Avramenko.
4-8.
Shave.
I hope so. Kulia Gabriel sitting in 4th. Do you reckon he shaved his beard off for the race today?
Thin cheeks. Ooh, Infinity Board there in the mix. So within that top 6. Another Infinity Board there. But Tim Oliver, there's a good interview with Tim Oliver on TotalStop.com. I think that was last year before the Carrera Cup. And I've got some support. Look at you. Look at behind me, Ross. The whole family crew is here. The whole Astier crew is in the house to give Daddy a bit of support on the mic.
Did your family have the same chicken nuggets last night that you had? Or they're all right though?
We're all feverish.
Oh dear. Oh. So everybody was feeling the effects of the
just last night though.
The chicken nugget dish.
Everybody's fine today.
Well, what a treat! What a treat for me to see the entire Astier family here in the commentary box, here at ground control. We are actually sitting on, for people who want to know, because people might think we're calling this from Mathieu's castle in France. No, we're actually calling this on the sand. We are on the sand at Pattaya Beach, at Gentium Beach in Pattaya. We've got a great position here for the racing today. Now, this is a tight race for our top 6, Mathieu.
Yeah, we've got Kulia Gabriel in 5th place. I'm not sure who's that in the Infinity. You might have called his name earlier on when I was hugging my kids.
Oops, what's happened here?
Oh
no, he's lost his hat, he's lost his focus, he's lost his direction, he's lost his dignity. What's going on?
And he's on an inflatable starboard, by the way, this athlete. There's an infinity board and an speed board.
He's decided he's had enough of the hat. The hat's gone. He's decided, bugger you, I'm not wearing you anymore, you're bad luck. That's Dimitri Sergey from representing Korea, is it?
I've just had a glimpse of Alistair Hughes as well from Great Britain. Tim Oliver from Canada, looking pretty strong in this initial hit in the 40 plus.
Tom Lelovic 2nd.
Race. Tomas Lelovic 2nd. 3rd, we've got Artem Avramenko, who trimmed his beard.
488 is doing a face plant there off the
4-7.
4 5-2
7-1 Vasilias Kalampalikis. That's
4-7.
4-7-8.
5-2-8 is Martin Anderson.
And Yuval Dori from the ICF on the Infinity board, making it through to the semi-final. Woo! 2 more hits to go in the 40 plus men's division. For the technical race discipline, this is day number 4 of the 2023 ICF SUP World Championships. If you're just joining us now,
apparently,
make sure you share that live stream around on social media for more people to join the fun.
Thank you to Tommy on our chat line, who tells us that Tim Oliver took first for 2023 Chatterjack a couple of weeks ago. So
Tim Oliver, yes.
yes. So
Of course.
bringing
Thanks
some
for the
very
reminder.
bringing winning form to Pattaya.
Which is one of the ultra long distance races.
How far
in
is that? How far is that race?
50 kilometers, 48 kilometers.
What the heck?
30 something miles.
Is it along a river, or do you do laps?
River.
So
River. From point A to point B.
that's fantastic.
Yeah, Larry Kane did that race. Olivier Darrieumer did that race. Danny Ching did that race as well. We've got in the middle of your screen on the NSP, that is Patrick Boyum. Not the best starter though. We've got a starboard at the front. That is bib number, can you tell? It ends with a 5 and a 3. That's Angel Ruiz from Spain in the lead. That's an athlete I don't know much
And is
about,
that,
I have to admit.
Kulvinskas next to him? No, who's that? 4.7. There's a 4.79. I think that's
Reza
Naziri from Italy.
Italy.
Maybe that's the Lithuanian sitting in third. Is it? Let's have a look as we get a bit of. Oh, I can't look. Every time people come up to this boy, I have to turn away because it's. Oh no! Don't. Oh my God! His head butted.
Tall athlete in fourth. Oh, really struggling there with the. And that's an inflatable board, isn't it? It is. And it's being pushed away by the wind
Yes,
on
he
the
just.
inside of that buoy. So that athlete is really going to struggle.
Well,
having
he
to go
just.
around. Look at those guys. They're still on their
They're
knees
still-
in the background.
He just. I think he took a dislike to that boy from a long way away, and he set his mind on giving it a good headbutt when he got to it, and he gave it face plant straight into the head, into the boy. Oh no!
So in first place we've got the Spaniard Angel Ruiz, and then we've got Reza Naziri from Italy. I spotted in fourth place the American athlete. That's actually in fifth now, 5.23. That's Rob Sinova.
515 there in front of us
USA.
now is Lilleporn from Thailand, and now coming through here, taking a bit of a. Oh no, it's not a bad turn at all, but well back in the field. What?
4.84. That's Andreas Kulvinska. Yes, 4.74.
Anyway,
God.
anyway, at the no doubt.
4.74. Balastili.
Then that's
of
Nassiri
course,
from
he's the,
Italy up in second position. Is it? Who's leading this race? I'm so confused. I have no idea what's going on.
well, Balastili, we've just seen on camera, is the
He's the leader.
starboard distributor in Hungary. We've got in third place, not on our screen right now, but Patrick Boyum from Malmö, Sweden. But at the front, it is Angel Ruiz from Spain. We've got Reza Naziri from Italy in second. Patrick Boyum in third.
And then
We've got another Boyum competing today. It is Lucas, who is Patrick's son. And have you identified number 4?
I think it's is it Rob Sanoa from.
No, Rob Sinoa is in 5th.
So okay,
So
yep.
right in front of
It might
him.
be Wen John Po from Singapore. I think he's it's our athlete from Singapore who's sitting in 4th position.
And have we got our
That's
6th
our,
advancing
that's our
position?
athlete from Thailand coming around now in
515. 515. Tavon Lillapon from Thailand in 6th place right now. This could change though, because there is definitely a tight battle going on for 6th place. Only 6 go through. 6 of the 40 plus men's will have to wait for the time.
Angel Rui though. There's our Spanish winner
strong,
of this heat. Yeah, looking very
I
good.
don't know this athlete actually from Spain. If you are listening from Spain, you want to give us a bit of insight on the chat.
479
on
Reza
YouTube,
Nassiri.
feel free to do so.
Who's this with the Matthew Astier haircut? Who's that? That's Patrick Boyum from Sweden.
Yeah, a good friend.
493
Mine.
coming through now is our man from Singapore, Wen Jian Po.
We have 1 minute.
Here's Rob. Look at that
Please all raise
the
your
stripe and
pick up your
banner,
board. 1 minute.
short
to
board,
start.
board short, sorry, from the US, Rob Sinova.
474 is Balas Zili from Hungary
Yeah, that's
coming
the,
through, and right behind him,
Hungarian
515
distributor.
is. Oh my goodness!
Losing balance
Yep,
there.
yep. Then
And
Lilleporn
the
from
6 to qualify for the semi-final. One of the semi-finals is Tavon Lillapon from Thailand. We've
Yep.
got a last heat in the 40+ men's technical event. Before we'll move on to the semi-finals, we've got, or the juniors rather.
Tommy Lamb just confirming the Chatterjack, 31 miles or 51.5 kilometres along the river. That's a slog, isn't it? That is a slog.
All right, Martin Teichmann, probably the pre-race favourite in this one. Ooh, struggling a bit with his balance
he's gone under.
On the Sonova, we've got an NSP on the right-hand side and a starboard on the left. Who have we got? Probably Thomas Varnas in the mix. Have we got a 486 somewhere? Because I remember him being a top guy. Who have we got?
I think it's that 4-4. That might be Hua Lu, is it? No, it's.
We've got a 524 on the left-hand side. That's Justin Wallmark from Sweden.
Martin Teichmann there coming into the lead now. Who's that with the pink board shorts on? Well done, boys. Well done to stay afloat there.
Good knee stance recovery there.
Nice.
By that pink board short athlete.
Might be, is it Glenn Buchanan? It's who's this here at so there's Thomas Varnas coming around now. Thomas
Varnas
from Lithuania.
I expected him to be a little faster.
Well, I think he struggled at the start. I think he struggled to get on his board, so he was doing hard work who's this in the pink board shorts going miles?
With a sexy ponytail from Berlin, Germany, Martin Teichmann on the Sonova. I saw him a few days ago in Kaolack.
Yeah. How was he looking? What was his preparation like? Was it good? Was his preparation looking good? Or?
Oh yeah, he did definitely prepare well for this event. He's been doing pretty well actually this week. Martin Teichmann, he won the bronze medal in 2021, I think in the technical race. But last year, as I said previously, he just before the Gdynia event in Poland, he suffered some rare disease which got him stuck in a hospital bed for a couple of weeks. And here he is back in form. Martin Teichmann on the Sonova board from Germany.
I'm going to have a stab that our man in the pink board shorts is Takuya Honda from Japan. That's what I'm going to have a stab at. Not with any confidence, mind you, but I just got a feeling. I've got a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night. There he is in fourth position. So we have Teichmann in front from Germany. Sitting in second position, 436, is Glenn Buchanan from Canada. Then in third position is 499. Is that Tortiata from Spain? And then what's happened to
someone is making a move from fourth
what's going on
to
here?
Second now.
Yeah, Tortiata, I think, from Spain got into some. Is that him? 499. Yes, that's Tortiata from Spain. And look at our man from Japan in the pink board shorts. I'm calling it that it is Honda. Takuya Honda has moved into second because Tortiata from Spain made an absolute dog's breakfast of that last turn, and it allowed our second and third paddlers to sneak through, our third and fourth paddlers to sneak through. Oh, what's that in the background? Put a shirt on, sir.
Oh, Speedo stand-up paddling.
Oh no, we don't want to. We don't want to see that. Sorry, folks.
Ross,
we should have put a warning out there.
We've got a big break after this. Let's try Speedo.
We've got to put a warning out if we're going to show that on TV. There are kids watching.
Ross, let's try Speedo tandem.
Yeah, here he is. Yes, it is Takuya Honda from Japan, who has crossed into second, and then 524 is indeed Justin Wallmark from Sweden. 499 is
Vicente
Tortiata
from Spain. 444
Hoi Lu, and then from China. And then 475 might have been Tan from Indonesia. 486 crossing the line now is Thomas Varnas. Thomas Varnas, yeah, I'm not sure.
You can find out from canoeicf.com, from totalsub.com, also.
I'll tell you what you can do, or you can wait patiently for a couple of minutes while we collate the results, and then we're going to put them up on the screen for you from our last few races are men's 40 plus heats. Here we go. Tommy Bude easily winning his heat. He was very impressive. All of those chaps through to the next round. Canada, Japan, Spain, Australia, Thailand, Lithuania into the next round, the semi-finals. Georgios Frakos, he was
very impressive.
Yeah, he was indeed. Joop van Bakkel is also through. Yoshida, he was the one who fell off at the first buoy, but still managed to get through safely in third position.
Well from that fall.
Yep. Christian Tauhau.
Also looking strong, huh? Christian Tauhau.
Now, was it Jongsek Jiang? Was he the one who also had a tumble? I think he had a fall as well. Yes, he did, from memory, but got through in 5th position.
So 3 minutes 20 for Christian, 3:20 for Team Oliver.
And Olivier Comassi sneaking through.
This is so tight. Olivier Darley 3:20 as well. 3 minutes 20:91. Team Oliver 3 minutes 20. So, well, that's definitely mean that we're going to have a tight, some tight semi-finals. Tommy Bude has got a good time though, 3 minutes and 17 seconds. The best time goes for Georgios Frakos though, 3 minutes and 12 seconds. So Georgios Frakos has got the best time and going into the semi-finals.
Angel Ruiz, Reza Nassau. This is the one we just watched, I think.
Come
Patrick
on,
Boyle.
say Angel.
Angel.
Thank you.
Angel, Sergio Angel Ruiz. I'm practicing. I'm working on it. I told you I sat up all night practicing my pronunciations, and I've got nothing to show for it. It was a fruitless exercise. I don't know why I bothered, to be honest. But I think that brings to an end what has been a very exciting morning of racing. Some challenging conditions, as you saw, for some of the athletes. But they are through, so we're going to take a break now for quite a while, actually. We've got a lunch break now.
2-hour break, wow.
It's good, isn't it?
That's unheard of.
We're going to go out.
this week.
There we are, Martin Tetchman.
3:27 as well.
3:27, Takuya Honda,
same time
second,
as
Walmart,
Angel Ruiz.
Tortiada, Hualui, Elfento Tan from Indonesia getting through. Great result there for our Indonesian paddler through to the semi-final. So we're going to go out and hunt down some really good chicken nuggets for lunch.
Yes, indeed, and we're back in 2
and we're going to be
hours.
back at 1 o'clock local time.
It's
1 o'clock local time.
11:07 right now.
With, I think, our juniors. We'll have our juniors
We'll start with the junior women.
Preliminary rounds for our technical racing today. No medals, no world champions crowned today. It is the early rounds of this event. We will crown our world champions tomorrow. But from me, Ross Solly, and from Mr. Total SUP himself, Matthew Astier, thank you very much for joining us for this morning's coverage. We'll be back. Spread the love, folks. Spread the word around. Make sure everyone's watching this afternoon. We've got all the best paddlers in action. Join us in a couple of hours from now. From now, Kop and Krap.
Bye-bye.